Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sports live watch along of the 2021 World Snooker Championship. I'm Jamie Davies, and I would say alongside me is Sebastian True, but he's not here at the moment, but he'll be joining us shortly. And tonight we are going to be doing a live watch along of Neil Robertson versus Kyren Wilson in their second session of the quarterfinals. So they're going to have 3 sessions overall, and the third session I believe is tomorrow. I can't remember from the top of my head, but I'd imagine it'll be tomorrow before the semi-finals take place. And at the moment, Neil Robertson leads 5 frames to 3. But can Kyren Wilson turn it round this evening? There are 8 frames to be played before the end of tonight. So there's plenty of snooker to be played. There's also Anthony McGill versus Stuart Bingham in the other match, which is currently 4-all. But we're going to focus on Robertson and Wilson. But of course, do get in touch with us on the live chat page, folks. You'll be featured on the live chat corner on our screen. So do get in touch. Feel free to send us any questions, any thought. Feel free to share your thoughts on the match or anything snooker related or even other sport related. We'll talk about it throughout this watch along because we love to interact with you lot when you watch at home. So in about 2-3 minutes, the players will do their walk-ons into the crucible, and then we will have some snooker going. So we're just waiting for frame 9 to start. But yes, let me read some of your messages that you've already put in the live chat page. Sponge, hello Sponge, says Robertson, but I'd like to see Kyren Wilson win. Of course, Kyren Wilson was a finalist last year, let's not forget. So, you know, he's got something to prove still, I feel, which is to obviously get to the final again this time, but to play a lot better because, okay, he was very inexperienced, his first ever World Championship final, but it was against Ronnie O'Sullivan and he got battered. But yeah, I think he only got 8 frames against Ronnie O'Sullivan in that final, so he got pretty much beaten very easily. But I'm sure deep down though, for his future big matches against the likes of Ronnie, he took a lot of lessons from that, and we'll use that as experience going forward. I don't think he took it too badly. If I can remember when he lost that final, I think he was just happy that he at least reached the World Championship final and at least gave it his all. But to be honest, I think he was showing that he was a bit tired after that semi-final because it went all the distance, and he'd never really experienced that before in terms of World Championship level, that's for sure. But yeah, Neil Robertson, last time he actually won the World Championship, and only time he won the World Championship, was in 2010. So it's been 11 years now. And ever since then, he's had a different haircut. So the picture you've got of Neil Robertson on our screen on our bottom left corner, that's not his hair anymore. The actual reason to why his hair is so curly is it's his natural hair, which I didn't know. And Joe Perry, a fellow snooker player, has been joking around about what he does on the tour, which is he actually takes his own pair of straighteners when he goes to the snooker tournaments and straightens his hair and makes it as it is. So who'd have thought that his hair is so curly if he doesn't straighten it? But it's just absolutely brilliant. But is anyone used to his haircut? Yeah, I'm not. He looks like a 70s porn star. Maybe he just needs the mustache, I think, and then he's sorted. But yeah, Sponge says I'd rather watch Bingham versus McGill. I have money on Bingham. Yes, Stuart Bingham. He has won the World Championship before as well. He won it for the first time and only time in 2015. He hasn't won one since, but he's been close. I think he got to a semi-final since then. I might be wrong, or even a final. I can't remember, but he has come close since. But yeah, there are quite a few of our snooker fans who have had a shout on Stuart Bingham to do it. Greg Livingstone has got in touch as well. Hello, Greg. Oh, actually, so is Random Random saying, hey, hello, Random Random. Hope you're well. Greg Livingstone says that Robertson will advance to the semi-finals. And he's also saying, I thought Seb wasn't making it tonight. No, he will be here. I don't know where he is. I've got him connected on Zoom, but as you can see on the screen, it's just got his name at the moment. So I don't know where he is, but hopefully he'll join us in a few minutes' time. And the match, we're still waiting for the match to start, so it should start in the next few minutes. They do the walk-ons around this time, and then they start off the opening frame of the session. Umar Arshad, hello Umar, hope you're well, says, although Neil seems in better form, I wish Kyren to win this match. I like this guy's attitude more than Neil. I do like, Kyren Wilson's great. He's an awesome player. I did actually say a few years ago that I could see Kyren Wilson winning a World Championship. And as I said before, he reached the final last year. So who knows? Maybe he can go one better come Monday night when the final finishes. But he has to obviously overcome Neil Robertson. As we should all remember, he's 2 frames down. But that gap's not too bad, really, when you're going into a second session. Before we do crack on with the other matches, I'll just go through the other quarter-final results. Sorry, not results, current scores. So this was a big surprise, I must admit, from what we were talking about in last night's watch-along. I was expecting a bit more from Mark Williams because in the opening session against Mark Selby, he's trailing 6 frames to 2. So Mark Selby certainly didn't care about not having much rest since his match last night against a very disappointing Mark Allen. So 6 frames to 2 he leads there. I mean, who knows? Mark Williams has the experience to turn it round, but you know, Mark Selby, he's one hell of a player. He really is one hell of a player. Let's have a look at the other score. And, of course, this is a tight affair. Sean Murphy 4, Judd Trump 4 after today's opening session. Sean Murphy's won a World Championship. Judd Trump's won a World Championship as well. Every player nearly on this lineup has won a World Championship except for Kyren Wilson and Anthony McGill. So in the 8 players we've got left in this tournament, 6 of them have won a World Championship once or more. So it's quite an impressive lineup for your quarterfinals. Maybe the one that got away was Ronnie O'Sullivan, who got beaten by Anthony McGill. But Anthony McGill would also love to do one better as well. Let's read more of your comments. Greg Livingstone says, keep telling you, Jamie Robertson, he's tried to grow an afro and it's not working. No, it doesn't. There's not many people. I don't think I know anyone that's approved his natural haircut. Apparently it's his natural haircut because I think he needs to get his straighteners back. Maybe he ran out of straighteners. I don't know. Maybe the wire just loose and snapped and it's broken and he just can't be bothered to buy another one. I bet he buys those ones that girls use. That's the GHD ones. They're not cheap either from what I know because my sister wanted them. So I ended up buying her one, I think, if I can remember. Not that I need to use them. As you can tell, I don't straighten my hair. We'll have to ask Seb if he does, even though he's got quite a big quiff, which would seem a bit odd for weird approach for hair. Umar Arshad says, Ronnie has launched his brand snooker shop. He has, yes, I've noticed that on his Instagram account. He opened it a few weeks ago. I don't know where it is, though. Do tell me if you do know, because I'm not sure. But yeah, he has started his own snooker shop, which is an online shop as well. We'll have to check that out during this watch along to see what he's selling, because I haven't seen it yet. Omar also asks, does this mean he has planned his retirement? Maybe. I can't see him retiring. I don't know. Ronnie's always threatening, isn't he, that he might give it up soon. But, I mean, let's hope not. For me, he is snooker. Also, folks, we're at 986 subscribers. That means we're just 14 away from reaching our aim of 1,000 subscribers. So do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We really always do appreciate your support, but when we get to 1,000, that would be a fantastic achievement. So do subscribe, and of course keep an eye out for our other snooker watch-alongs later this week, as well as the football as well. Luke Tanner, our friend, will be doing a watch-along tomorrow with his mate Stuart for the Man City PSG game, which should be an absolute cracker, as both teams try and get a place into the final of the UEFA Champions League. Now, I'm just waiting on the stream for the snooker. They should have probably been out by now. Yep, here we go. So it hasn't started yet. The stream has started, but it's... But yeah, look, as you can hear in the background there, waiting around in the you could say backstage at the Crucible. Stuart Bingham's just got his back to the wall at the moment. The wall of champions, as it's got the list of who's won over the years the World Snooker Championship, and I'm sure that to them, I'm sure for someone like Stuart Bingham who walks past that, knowing his name's on that list must be quite a privilege every time he walks past it. So Stuart Bingham's just waiting around. Anthony McGill was there, but then he walked away somewhere, so no idea where. Greg Livingstone says, so Jamie, is the final on Sunday? Or is it on Monday? Or can they play it on Sunday and then play on Monday? So the final starts on Monday. There'll be 2 sessions on Monday. On Sunday. Afternoon and evening session. And it'll be the same on Monday as well. So it starts on Sunday, finishes on Monday night. And they've done that for... Not sure how long they've done that for, but they've always done it on a Monday because of Bank Holiday Monday in May. So, May Day, as they call it in England. Kyren Wilson's just watching the TV nearby. They're all just waiting around for Rob Walker, the arena announcer, to crack on with this. And I'm waiting for Seb. Everyone's waiting for someone.
Yeah.
And there he is. Oh, that was good timing, wasn't it? There he is. Seb True. How are you?
I'm okay, and yourself?
I'm very good. So, I mean, I was hoping you would go for a kind of themed colour with the snooker. You know, I've gone with white tonight, which, if you make a foul, it could be worth up to 7.
Good evening. The climax of day 11 at the Betfred World Snooker Championship sees the resumption.
As you can hear, Rob Walker now, folks, he's doing the announcing.
Between them
I love a bit of Rob Walker.
One former champion recovering from a slow start over here. The other raced out of the blocks on table 2. But both these matches have got the feel that they could.
What's that?
I haven't missed much then.
No, you haven't missed much. They haven't started yet. We've reached 990. Thanks, folks. We're just 10 away from 1,000, and we'd love to get there before the end of tonight's stream. And as you can hear, the applause in the crowd. Just waiting for the first player to come out.
So, what are the lineups for these 2 opponents tonight?
His run to the final and the title 6
Brilliant.
years ago.
Yeah,
His 2 big
could be an
breaks
evenly
this
matched one.
morning,
It's still only
taking
5-3,
part-
isn't it? So, reasonably well played out. That's not a great sentence. But I was just looking over their recent performances against each other. Firstly, they've never played against each other in 25 frames, if I've seen that correctly, and it's been 3 wins each in all their encounters. So, who's to say who's to win? I still think you've got to put Robertson as favourite for this one, haven't you?
Yeah, I think I keep thinking because at least Kyren's been in a final recently, that might help him. But yeah, it does feel like maybe Neil Robertson could be the man to do it. Just he has been so consistent on the tour recently.
Mm-hmm.
But he's one of those. He just because he does it in those tournaments doesn't always mean he's doing it in majors. But Anthony McGill's just about to come out. But it's quite funny watching the waiting room before Seb. They're all just standing there like Stuart Bingham's got his back to the wall of champions wall. I'm thinking you're covering up your name there, Stuart. Your name's in there somewhere. And then Kyren Wilson was watching the mini TV nearby, it's like he was looking at the tables thinking, I wonder which table I'm playing at today.
Is it the right one or the left one?
Yeah. It's when they say table 1 or table 2, I'm like, I don't know which one that is. I'm sure they do, but...
I'm sure there's more association towards the tables or the parts of the hall that would say they know about that we just don't.
Oh, Kyren Wilson's just come out. And I presume the last one will be Neil Robertson, who's number 3 in the world now, or number 4?
Number
I can't
three.
remember.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
Ronnie's
number
second.
6, so
Yeah.
there's not too much of a gap, is there?
Umar Arshad asking which channel is broadcasting this match live. Both BBC or Eurosport, and now they've got the cameras on Neil, which he looks, as I said, he looks like a 70s porn star, and he just needs the mustache now.
Jamie,
I know, but that could be a compliment. I never said it wasn't.
Oh, there's a certain connotation you associate with that phrasing. You knew what you were doing. You knew.
Seb knows me too well. So they're out, all 4 of them out into the arena, and now we wait for the first break of the session. Do get in touch on the live chat page, folks. Kyren Wilson's got a hot mug.
I mean, it's not the good old days of the beer on the table, is it?
I wished we saw that again. Oh, and they could smoke, couldn't they? Especially when it's sponsored by Embassy back then. Can't imagine how much free cigarettes they got out of
that. I don't know.
So the break's made from. Oh, it's just gone. I haven't seen that in a while.
You're ahead of me, as per usual.
I'm always ahead.
Not really.
Let me just insert the scores, folks.
Yeah, it's Robertson's break. Okay. Always love that, placing it just behind the Reds and not really just asking Wilson to bring his game to Robertson then. Yeah, but now it's Robertson again. Reds still packed up there. Who's going to break first?
Right, there we go, folks. There's your scoreboard. It's up for you.
Decent safety. I mean,
miss.
You wouldn't be too displeased to have spread the Reds just that tiny bit, as long as he got it safe there, which he did. So now, if he wants to take that red on, he's going to hit on the cushion, which yeah, it does.
Yep.
But he's going safe. I've got a feeling this is going to be a cagey frame already. And he's fouled it, so that's poor already from Wilson.
That's... oh... I saw the other day between Gilbert and Trump, where Gilbert was about to take his shot, and it literally he was ready to take it, took the shot, and then the crowd made a noise. He was like, "Oh."
So, you must know a bit more, Jamie. What is it about the capacity in these arenas? What are they allowed? Full, half?
I think it's. I might be wrong, but I think it's 25%.
25%, okay. It's got to be masked, as we've just seen.
Yes, because I might be wrong, but I think... No, I don't think they're trying... Well, they said they were trialling COVID passport in theatres and all that, and the Crucible technically counts as that. So I wonder if that's... But again, I might be wrong. I don't know if COVID passports exist. I know they're talking about it.
I don't know how it is on a legislation level in Britain, so...
Yeah.
You'd be one who'd know more than me.
You'd think I would know that, wouldn't you? Seb is living in Switzerland, so he is from Britain, but he doesn't live here anymore.
Yep. Gone for now. Oh, and now he's taking it on Wilson. Safety's not good enough there, I don't think. No, I might be wrong. No, it's okay.
What did you think, Seb, about Mark Williams? I thought he would have played Mark Selby pretty well, but 6-2 down.
Yeah, it looks like it's already over. Again, I haven't managed to watch any today whatsoever, so it's a bit complicated to say. But we thought Mark Williams would be licking his lips at the prospect of playing against Selby after yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't taken the lead in the match whatsoever, so.
Or he's just done another safety shot. Robertson.
Yeah, and Wilson will have to play safe as well. Got nothing on, ideally. Okay, that's not too bad. Just ahead of the Reds there. They're starting to spread out a bit, but I don't think anyone's going to take a risk anytime soon. Just testing each other's patience.
It's always awkward when frames start like this, isn't it? Because at some point you just expect a re-rack.
Well, it's also normal from the restart. So Wilson won't want to lose. None of them want to lose this one, ideally.
No.
6-3 is a big hold to overcome, and 5-4 is the other creeping down your neck.
Yeah.
So it does make sense on that part.
Greg Livingstone says, thoughts on City game? It will be interesting as Neymar's out for PSG and we need to keep Mbappe really quiet throughout the game tomorrow night.
Yeah, especially I don't think City have been too exploited by pace, or haven't had to face that. So if you have someone like Mbappe, that could be an interesting dynamic to City's defense of Diaz and Stones. It's hard to tell if they're blessed with pace, but I'd love to see if they are.
Yeah, I think because there was a scare for Pochettino.
I think Pochettino should be scared for multiple reasons. I'm still not impressed with PSG. I think they've rode their luck a bit.
I thought they were lucky against Bayern, to be honest.
Well,
I'm not saying that.
It was Navas that managed man of the match. In the second
Yeah,
match against Barcelona, it was Navas man of the match. Okay, that luck runs out after a while.
I think as well, like with Man City at the moment, that bench is just like when I was watching the League Cup final the other day, when he was putting some players on late on, I just thought, you've got to win the European Cup now. You know, as in, you just see the depth in that City squad.
Wilson just so close to getting now it's another foul. So yeah, in this frame, all the points so far, fouls. Okay, great.
Yeah, I keep thinking Robertson's wearing a wig.
It's unreal, isn't it? You don't recognise him. You really don't.
No.
He went for a red off, trying to ricochet off another one. It was always going to be a tough one, but at least he's got it tucked away behind the brown. And now, is Wilson going to try and really go for it? There's no way he can do. Can't really. The Reds have spread out. They're no longer touching each other, but they're all in that same compact middle of the table.
He's going to give it a look. He's playing down the bottom cushion. He's got the tap. Ah, it's a good shot, actually. Yeah. We're just 7 subscribers away, folks, to 1,000. It's an exciting landmark when we get there, so do help us reach 1,000 subscribers tonight. Just click that subscribe button. It's free to do so.
Yeah,
And
that's decent from Wilson. You know what Robertson's going to do. He's going to play off that red and probably just get it back up the table. But it's Wilson couldn't have done much more with the shot when it was that close to the brown. So fair enough. And it's going to be cat and mouse until someone does probably finally pot red. He's gone for a bit more power, which has been uncharacteristic of Wilson so far, but didn't get any in. Still, no points. And again, he's got it close to the brown now. I think Robertson could have an ambitious pot on if he really wants to go for it, but he won't. Oof. Just wondering how he goes into the reds now.
Robertson nearly pot his own ball there.
Well, aren't you supposed to pot your own balls?
No, it's cue ball.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now I see what he's going for. Yeah, that was accidental. Let's be fair. That was accidental.
Yeah.
He knows it, but he doesn't want to. He wants to pretend it was intentional.
Do get in touch on the live chat page, folks. Yeah, Robertson's going for the bottom pocket on the left here with this red. Should be fine with that. Easy.
1.
Yeah, Wilson opened it up for him. Probably just a bit too impatient now with that one. He might have gone for a few more safer shots before going for that one. Because I don't know, you must be quite a bit ahead of me, but Robertson's got a potable shot on there for the red now, and he might just start racking the points.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problems there.
He's also got that triple crown stitched on his waistcoat, which, of course, you can only have if you've won all 3 majors, which is the UK Championship, the Masters, and the World Championship.
Yellow.
I always love it when you hear the referee shout the colour. It's like, he's going to go for that one.
Well, it's an important part of the sport.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you might pot just any random ball.
I hate that rule in pool where you have to nominate the pocket that you're going to go for when it comes to the black ball.
Oh, that's in pool, yeah.
It's always annoying.
Oh, because you just want to whack it and just hope that it goes in.
Yeah, especially if it's a double, but then it ends up going in the wrong pocket. Oh, Neil, that's a poor shot.
So I've just seen him get the yellow, so...
Unless he goes for the top red, but I don't know. Yeah, that didn't go to plan at all. I don't think.
Yeah, that red, I think you're talking about the red that is coming up next to the pink, and he's closed all the other options off. He's poor follow through there.
Yellow.
He's going for yellow.
You should have got better screw back. You're on for the pink, no worries. But he's now kissing the red and on the worst angle possible. Can't go for the pink now.
Yeah, he's not had much involvement yet, Wilson. I think this is only his 4th visit to the table. It's still 4-4 between McGill and Bingham, but it'd be interesting to see how McGill does against Bingham. Oh, has Wilson got the red? Oh, on the tip of the pocket. And he's left him for it. So surely Neil can at least go for that red.
You see, Neil's safety shots are usually nothing to fault. Even just in the start here, it's not been his greatest game, but he's his safety shots are by far good enough. And that was a difficult shot for Wilson. Risky. Really risky. If he got behind the yellow, obviously he's a genius, but he didn't, so... Yeah, that was always gonna rely on a bit of luck from that one.
What?
Oh, is he going to go for the blue? Yes. Top left pocket. Oh, he's missed it.
Neil
Has he,
Robertson.
I don't think he's left Wilson anything.
And that's a nice shot to get through the reds, getting himself on the blue, but I'm just getting onto the blue now, so... Bit behind you.
What?
Yeah, disappointed in that one. You expect better from himself.
Knowing Seb, he's probably going to have the other snooker match on his system, along with the Chelsea Real Madrid game on his space station desktop.
I'm not going too over the top tonight.
Oh, he's going to think about his eyes tonight.
Maybe.
Just sit still. Sit still.
Well, at least Kyren Wilson's got a point on the board now.
Well, about time.
He's got the pink, I think. Yep. You know when you try and say it, you know when you think you've said it too early and it's the angle looks like it might miss.
7.
No, I think it's a completely doable shot. I mean, I'm not onto it yet, so...
Hamza says, "Come on, Williams."
Williams fan, are we?
Yeah, it looks
8.
like it. Mark Williams losing 6-2 at the moment to Mark Selby. They play again tomorrow. I think they're in the morning session. But yeah, Mark Williams needs a good start tomorrow because Mark Selby's one of those. He's won it 3 times before, and there's a reason why.
We talked about it yesterday. Just drag it out until you lose patience, and when you're already losing patience and losing by how I don't know how many frames, then
14.
the game could almost be over, and you're playing into Selby's hand.
Yeah. We got someone asking, where is Eurosport?
15.
Sure. I mean, you usually get it's accessible in all European countries, but I'm not too
Yeah.
sure. What?
I think
Where?
this one's from Greece. I might be wrong with the guy asking. So I think it's not Alexander, is it? From yesterday, I remember we had.
Oh, from Greece, yeah.
Yeah, I think
they
it
do have
is.
Eurosport, though, don't they?
I'd imagine so. I don't know.
I'd have thought so.
I do have a Greek uncle. I could ask him, but he lives in the UK, so that might not help.
Yeah, no, that would be a pretty redundant task there, Jamie.
Shaho says hello. Hello, Shaho. Hope you're
Hello,
well.
Shaho.
Where are you watching the snooker from tonight, Shaho? Where are you from?
And who you
And
for?
and Hamza.
22.
Yeah, exactly. Well said, Seb. Who for as well?
Well, I know Hamza's for Williams, but in this match,
Oh yeah, Hamza. Yeah, good point.
Wilson, because it starts with a W. I like that stat. It's called tournament balls potted 778 for Robertson and 779 for Wilson.
I love that.
I love fine margin
love that.
stats that don't really you wouldn't just consider.
No.
28.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's got into it now, and
He has.
it's kind of difficult to see how Robertson let this one get away from him. Say that it's a bit dramatic to say this about one frame, but it seemed like Robertson's to lose at the beginning, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think Wilson's still got a few awkward reds to sort out on the cushions, but
Yeah.
he's got. I think he's going for the pink now, so he should get this one.
I mean,
then-
you accumulate the points, then you're just giving the problem to Robertson afterwards. He's in the if he's in the lead in this frame, and just play it out, or play the clock down almost.
Oh, interesting statement here from Tony Guy saying Williams versus Selby is the ultimate match. Whoever wins that will win the World Championship. Who knows? Who knows? I mean,
well, people have talked about Williams being maybe a dark horse in some ways, but he's by the looks of it, he's getting well played by Selby. So again, I mentioned this on the stream yesterday that Selby's form has been decent coming into it. Now it looks like he's picked up on that against Williams today. So yeah, maybe you could put some money on Selby to win the tournament. And we mentioned this, and Wilson's doing okay to get back into this at 13 to 36 from what I see now. He's going for the black, so can take a hefty lead in this frame.
And Shaho is from Pakistan.
Oh.
Which one of our viewers yesterday told us that snooker was invented in India, which of course Pakistan nearby. Which I think I heard that before, but I didn't. You know when you don't remember it. But yeah, if so, that I didn't know.
I didn't know either.
And Wilson's missed it. That's given Robertson a chance here. Because we both would have said, Seb, Wilson to get the first frame would have been a great start for him in that recovery.
It's ideal for him. I mean, even if you'd still put your hat on Robertson to win, and at least push him through to the maximum amount of frames. And yeah, there's that red that just rattles around the pocket. Disappointing after the break he had then.
Tony Guy, where are you watching from tonight, the snooker? And who do you think, Tony Guy, is going to win between Mark Williams and Mark Selby after that first session?
Who's going to win the Mark Derby?
That's like what our mate Joe Stanley said last week when we did the LA Galaxy versus Inter Miami game. He called it the Beckham Derby.
Well, yeah. We had Manchester United versus Real Sociedad. It was the David Moyes.
Robertson for Kyren Wilson.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was at Rio Sociedad. I think Kyren just had a break of 4 there. I might have misheard that, but oh no, sorry, it's a. What am I saying? He's been snookered. Robertson's got a chance here to.
Yeah.
He missed the reds before, I think. Yeah, he's got it this time, but how did he make that mistake?
I've just seen where he's just missed the reds there. The cushion.
We're just 6 subscribers away, folks, from reaching 1,000. So if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button, and we'll be doing more snooker watch-alongs later this week. I think our next one will be Friday night. Well, I'll be there.
Yeah, but I'm not sure I am. I haven't got my calendar.
He's leaving me behind, folks.
Oh,
No, it's
I
fine.
don't know.
It's all fine. I'm putting him on the spot live as we speak. What's he done there? He's going to get it on the cushion. Oh, nicely done, Wilson. It's still potable for Robertson, but I like that shot.
I'll
the
see
reds,
when it comes.
Yeah, I don't know. It's still there for him, but it's not easy when it's off the cushion, and it's a long shot. Oh, Hamza's from Sydney.
Oh, nice.
And I'm supporting Neil in this match, Jamie. You know what? It's great to speak to an Australian about snooker because, I mean, I assume you are, Hamza, so apologies if I'm saying that wrong. Oh, no, Robertson's missed it, but has he got the red in anyway on the other? Oh, he's just missed it. It's that classic saying, Seb, where's the cue ball going?
Oh, it was a great shot from Wilson to put Robertson in that position. So, just lying on the cushion there, it makes it awkward.
Yeah, he gave it a go.
Yeah, and Just way out from the pocket there.
Kyren's easily got that red in the
Yeah,
middle. So
exactly, he's not made it safe either. Robertson's
no.
concession to the frame. It's not the same, but I'll start using it.
So yeah, nice to speak to an Australian about snooker. I don't think I've ever spoke to an Australian before about snooker, apart from Neil Robertson himself.
Yeah, I was about to say, haven't you met him? Exactly.
But no, I will say this now for Neil Robertson fans, especially Hamza. Genuine bloke, nice guy from what I can remember. So I don't think you'd be disappointed.
Follow back.
Yeah. That was a heartbreak, but you got to move on.
No.
They come and go, Seb, don't they? They come and go, these people,
yeah, exactly.
as they say. So, Kyren Wilson is on 56 points. Robertson's on 17. Our scoreboard below does refresh and update, so it's a little bit behind. Now it's updated for you.
Kyren Wilson, 9.
Oh, Wilson, what's he done? Oh, dear. But there's no red available that looks potable. He's missed the black on the bottom left pocket. Ugh. He knows he should do better there. Those kind of shots. Ugh.
Yeah. You knew that nothing was on afterwards, but just get the black while you can and set up well. Just positioning this now on. Yeah, I've just seen him miss the black. No.
Not good, is it?
No, not good whatsoever there.
Yeah, he knows he's looking to the ceiling.
This is his frame to lose now.
Yeah.
See, it's set up well enough for Robertson to get the red, and then obviously now the black is hanging over that hole, so no problem for him there. Yeah. It's just how he's going to get back onto those reds afterwards. Who's going to open this up now for those last two reds?
Yeah, those two reds are very, very annoying.
That black could be costly. That black could be really costly.
He's got the extension to his cue. I would need a lot more extensions than that. If that was me. 5'6".
Yeah, and are you being kind to yourself?
Neil Robertson.
Greg saying, I feel Moyes should get manager of the season. To not get West Ham to play Champions League, but to get into the Europa League will be excellent for the club. They'll be good in Europa. I'll say it as well. Moyes manager of the season, no doubt.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
And he's almost like the Revenant, coming back from when we thought he was done after a Sunderland exploit.
I think Brendan Rodgers, if he gets Champions League and wins the FA Cup off Chelsea, then I think he's up there as well with Moyes.
True, but is manager of the season based off your cup exploits?
No, but just the fact that
it's probably got to be a factor.
I
agree. Yeah, more impressive.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I would go with Moyes.
Well, they've both had also really riveting injury problems.
Yes.
Wilson does well. Let's get on them. Well, standard shot. It wasn't too safe from Robertson. This is going to go into some sort of stalemate for the next few hits. Yeah, and Robertson's just played it back up. He had the other red to bounce it off. Easy back up the table. Tony Guy saying hello from Bahrain.
I think we've met before, Tony Guy. I thought the name looked familiar because I think we spoke. I can't remember what watch along it was last week. I think it was, yeah, I remember you saying you were from Bahrain. So I hope that's. I'm sure it was you anyway. Sham Kamet asking, can I stream the match live? It's on BBC. It's on the BBC Sport website, and it's on Eurosport. Where are you from, Sham? Are you in the UK? If so, BBC Sport, it's free. Oh, that red and the black. What's he going to do? Oh, nearly. Quasar Khan says Selby is also on fire. Colin Grantham says, who do you think takes this match? I'm going to ask you that, Seb.
Sorry, what was the question? Who do you think?
Colin Grantham saying, who do you think takes this match?
I think it's going to be a long one at that, and I think Robertson might still just edge it. It's not going to be by a blow out the water.
No.
Probably.
Oh,
well, we'll have to see the rest of it. This is not going to be. Not going to see the end of this today, but maybe Robertson wins by 2 or 3 frames. Nothing. Well, you can't win by 2 frames, but anyway, maybe by 3 frames, something like that. It's not going to be like yesterday's match between Allen and Selby.
Wilson has got a chance to probably take the frame here on this next visit. He's going for the red. It's on the cushion though. Oh, he's missed it. This frame's been a very good one to watch. But he's got it back on the top cushion, the cue ball, so he's...
Very cagey.
Very cagey, yes. It's always funny, the first frame of a session. I do think it's a bit of a warm-up sometimes. Yeah, he's missed that. Long pot here for Robertson if he can get it. No, I think he's gone for a safety shot. It's just that if people are wondering, there's a black and a red on the next to the bottom left pocket, and the black is the closest to the cushion with the red to its side, so it's just awkward at the moment for both players. There's a great foul
shot coming that way, isn't there?
Yes, it's whoever rattles first, that's for sure. Colin Grantham is watching from Florida and questions that there's no stream here. In terms of stream, do they do Eurosport in America? Because it's on Eurosport over there. But also, if you've got access to BBC, they're showing the match for free on their sport website. Or on the iPlayer, I believe. Interested to have an audience member from America. Normally I'd associate pool with America more than snooker.
There's American pool now, don't they? There's some variant of the game, and I'm not too sure how. I mean, American pool, not American snooker.
Is it 9-ball?
I don't know, and I'd like to know. I've heard.
Let us know, Colin. Krazakon, are you going for a Selby to win the World Championship then, with your message there? Of course, if he does win it, it'll be his 4th World Championship. 3 off the record holder of Stephen Hendry. We're just 2 subscribers away, folks, from 1,000, so do click that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. And again, it's Wilson and Robertson. Yeah, they can't. They don't know what to do.
There's one red hanging around the whole table, and then there's just that one glued to the black on the bottom left. Not going to move anytime soon.
Colin's got back in touch. It's 8-ball.
Okay, there we go.
Now we know.
Wilson, bring it back up the table. I don't even know if it's going to be whoever gets this red in, because how are they realistically going to get that black away from the red down the bottom left corner?
Yeah. Oh, Ricardo's asking us a question. Is sent a message, but I can't read the language there. Gosta Devo as partidas, Belas Yuga das Brazil. It must be Portuguese, maybe. I'll try and translate that so I can read it.
wonder if Wilson can get this one off the cushion now. It is potable. Oh, and he's missed it. Bounced between, rippled the pocket ever so slightly. Yeah. I thought he'd get that one. Yeah, no. Now there are no reds on whatsoever. None of the two are on. Is Robertson gonna play ever so slightly behind the red there and just touch it on that red down the bottom corner near the black? He has done, and it's the white, the black, and the red all just bunched up in that bottom left corner.
So I've been distracted from my laptop. I'm back watching. In case anyone's wondering, Stuart Bingham's taken the first frame of the evening session between him and Anthony McGill, so he leads 5-4, but I won't be surprised if McGill gets a frame back in that one. That looks a very tight encounter. But so's this one in this frame. It's just awkward.
I think we must be on to 40 minutes of the frame time here.
Yeah.
Now this one should really open the game up. He's gonna take it on. No, not even. That red's even in even more of a worse position than it was before. Lined up really nicely on that black. You touch that, it's in.
Colin Grantham says 22 ball in a normal game of pool. And he also says, I need Robertson. Does that mean you need Robertson to win?
This frame or to win the whole match? He's just going to really take the spread around the tape. No. Oh, that red's heading towards the bottom left corner.
Oh, he's got it. Good shot.
Okay, now he's really pushing Wilson into a tight corner.
And we've reached 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all. Ooh. Wow. Woohoo. Beers on Seb. Thanks, everyone, for subscribing. If you haven't already and you're enjoying the watch along, do subscribe. We really appreciate the following. But yeah, 1,000. Wow. Nice one. That's a nice number. But of course, folks, if you keep subscribing, we will, of course, be able to do more watch-alongs like this for you. But yeah, I've just got it now where Kyren Wilson's got two.
Colin's saying the whole match needs Robertson. I wouldn't worry too much. I think he might get the frame. I wouldn't put money on it, but he might get the frame.
Now,
if that black goes in, then I think Robertson can realistically look to win this. But
the black keeps getting closer to the pocket because they keep tapping the reds. What the hell do they do?
It's getting so close. Jamie's a Man United fan. Do you feel Moyes was mistreated at the club? Did you rate him? I believe he had a good record at Man United.
We'll talk more about that in a bit. We'll talk about the end of the frame.
Yeah, because that black is getting ever so close.
Yeah, they've got the red out of it now, and Wilson's going to hate himself because he's just given up a red there, really. He's set it up for Robertson to pot it in the opposite pocket, which is the bottom right.
Exactly, yeah.
He's probably given the frame there, but the black and the red are still a bit awkward. Where'd you put the red?
Yeah, he's left. I've just seen now where he's left the red on for him, and that might be all Robertson needed. Because if Robertson gets this red in, ideally he'll want to get the black away, or he might play safe again and really tantalise with Wilson's feelings here. with his emotions.
Yeah, he's just watching on at the moment because Robertson has popped that red, and he's going to go for the pink, and he needs these. He needs these because he's behind. Let's not forget he's on 19 while Wilson's on 56. Oh, he is. Wait, he is going to go for the black. Oh, yeah. No, actually, no. That does make sense. What am I saying? This is why I'm not a snooker player.
What were you saying now?
Ignore me. I thought for a moment he might go for the pink.
No, well,
but
then he's creating a hard situation for him back on the red. I mean, it's not.
This is what I mean. I don't have a snooker table like you.
Well, no. I mean, I'm not good either. But
I'm only kidding.
He has to go for that black, even if he just clears it. He wouldn't want to.
8.
But if he does, it wouldn't be the worst.
Yeah.
I say that, but not forget that Robertson's behind in this frame, so can't exactly gift a no foul situation on this black to Wilson. He's got to get this black in.
They've just showed that replay again from early in the frame when Wilson missed that black, which
was big. It was big.
It was
absolutely big, and I think
game changer.
Even if the points he has a bit of a point deficit, Robertson's.
Oh, he's missed the red.
Oh,
oh my God! How's he missed?
It wasn't an easy shot. It's still a very tight angle. The red's close to the pocket, but on that angle.
Oh man! Oh, Neil Robertson has how to give. Well, I'd say how to give away the frame, but we've had 2 or 3 moments of this frame where you'd think someone's going to win it, but they don't want this
frame. That's not
frame.
much of a tight angle. That shouldn't be missed. Oh, that shouldn't be missed.
And wow, even Hero Creature is saying that this will be a very close match given Neil's good form and Kyren's determination. I would say 13-11 to Neil. You know what? I'm going to remember that, Hero Creature, because if you get that scoreline right, I'll be hoping you put a bet on it.
Well, we did say it would be quite close. It wouldn't be a runaway victory for either one of them. Yeah, and Wilson was a big angle to take on, but missed the red. And he's put himself in it. That's a decent safety shot.
Oh, Neil Robertson. Oh, great shot.
I was about to say I wouldn't put it beyond Neil Robertson to easily get that red again.
It's been a superb frame. This is the kind of snooker we're going to get tonight. We're in for a treat, Seb, which could mean getting our alarm clocks later on this evening for maybe a 11 a.m. start tomorrow because of it being a late night tonight. But
exactly.
How was your today, Seb? Anyway,
it was jam-packed, but I got things done, which is the main thing. How was yours?
Yeah, normal work day. Nothing
Did you
crazy.
follow any of the tournament today?
I you know what's nice, because the thing is with work, it's all attention to detail, so you want to make sure you don't miss any focusing. So I have it on in the background, but then Dad will come up to me and keep me updated as well. So he always watches the snooker. He came back from work today and straight away he's got the snooker on. Can't beat it.
No.
Oh, he's got it. Oh, what a shot. Oh, nice one. That's a great shot. He got it. He got the red to the top left pocket, but he had to rely on the brown to just basically tap it in for him, and he did it spot on. Nicely done. And that
the brown that went in the process, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Risky, if it works, you're a genius, right?
Colin Grantham says, "Let's go." Well, this is the thing with Neil Robertson. I've said that. Well, I've not said that. But in my head, I would have thought he'd have taken the frame a while back, but he's still got an awkward shot here because he's trying to go for the blue, but there's a brown behind it as well, and I think it might not help the blue take its path into the pocket. Connor Porter, hello Connor, how are you? Connor. He says, "Hello gents, out of the final 8 players, which one has impressed you the most?" I would have said McGill, but I felt like Ronnie should have won that final frame.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not exactly been perfect from many of these players. That's the thing so far, and the only one that probably is comfortably getting through to the final or walking through to the final is Selby. Despite it all, he is the man who's getting through to the final without too many problems, even if we've not been too impressed with snooker. So, you could also mention, as you mentioned, McGill getting Ronnie O'Sullivan out. So yeah.
I mean, we also saw last night Mark Selby. He didn't, in all fairness, he didn't have to play his best to beat Mark Allen, because Mark Allen, in the words that I said last night, looked half-arsed the moment he even came into the crucible in that match. But
then he even just looked at the round before, and he got out Mafflin very convincingly. No worries whatsoever. 10 frames to 1. It was
12.
That's the thing about Selby. He will, if there aren't too many errors in his game, he will get through to the final without too many problems. And it does feel like it might be a Selby final this year. You get that feeling now.
I wouldn't. To be honest, when Ronnie lost to McGill, he's got the pinks, Robertson,
23.
and he should. Oh, he just needs the black. This is it to take the frame. He's missed a few shots before. He's got it, no problem.
This is the thing,
And that's your first frame. And wow, literally just about 45 minutes, I'd say that was. So we finally have our first frame under our belt. While the Stuart Bingham match, he's 6-4 ahead now. So they've gone through 2 frames in tonight's session.
Calculated that from Robertson. I mean, if you look at Wilson's game, I mean, there's not much he could have done. Robertson really pushed it back into so many corners, but calculate from Robertson, timing, patient, and the frame is his, no problem. Cool head while he was still down. You wouldn't expect any less from him. Can't fault him there, and now he's in the real driver's seat.
I love Connor's next message, because this makes me sad as well, Connor. He says, I miss playing pool, Jamie. Yeah, mate, it's been, you know what, I can't remember the last time I played pool, because you couldn't play pool last year when the pubs had reopened after the first lockdown, because obviously you couldn't do that. So the pool table that me and Connor used to play at the Wheatsheaf and No Man's Eve was not available. So yeah, I think we have to wait till at least June 21st, Connor, when the restrictions do go, if it goes to plan. So
what are you telling me, Jamie? The frame is over. He's just missed
sorry. Yeah, I was wondering why they were tossing a coin.
No.
Sorry, I thought my maths is shit.
Jamie,
I forgot. I'm sorry. But yeah, the frame goes on. It's an 8-ball contest now.
Yeah. Don't they call it an 8-ball contest?
8-ball? I said black ball, didn't I?
I thought you said 8-ball there.
No. Wrong sport, Seb. We're watching snooker tonight, just to let you know. Did you get my memo?
That's right, I did. Right, I was the one who was late, so you know. So yeah, they've got the same frame time up, and it's 46 minutes. Adnan Bati saying, hello, brothers. Hello, brother.
Hello, Adnan. Where are you watching from tonight? Yassas saying, love from Sri Lanka. Oh, thank you, Yassas. Much appreciated. Love from England, and I'm sure with Seb, it's love from Switzerland as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, but I'm sure the World Snooker Tour has had tournaments in India and Sri Lanka. Oh, nicely done. Kyren Wilson wins the frame.
It was a fair enough attempt from Robertson. He knows when he puts that over the pocket that it's Wilson's.
That was
the
a
only
great frame.
advantage you got from that shot was just lying up against the cushion, but...
Well, Seb, I'm just like Kyren Wilson. I need the toilet, so I'm just going to leave you for a moment.
No worries about that. We need the frame to keep. We need this frame to keep it rolling. Robertson's such a long frame, really long one, but both a bit reluctant to actually really go for it. If you look, Wilson will still fancy his chances. Now he's only 1 frame down, which is Perfect. You couldn't have hoped for better, right? The average frame time. I'm not sure for this one. I'd be intrigued to know, but I don't know what the average frame time is for this one. No, it's just under break. And just to go back onto the other match, McGill is losing ever so even more now to Bingham, who's taking a 2-frame advantage, 4-6 to him there. So the guy knocked out O'Sullivan looks like he might go out in the next round. But McGill, it probably is a tall order to expect McGill to get to the final of this. So there's no real shame in him going out now. Took on a long snooker match against O'Sullivan in the last round. William Chen saying, hello, greetings from Hawaii. Hello, who are you for in this match? Are you for... oh, Jamie's back.
Hello.
You for Robertson, you for Wilson. Who you rooting, William? Yeah,
William Chen.
There's just a vague look from Robertson.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the next frame to start. Kyren Wilson's gone to the toilet, I think, quickly before they start the next frame, which reminds me to change the...
They just zoomed in on Robertson, just very emphatically.
Frame 10.
Oh, we've just got another 10 since
Kyren
reaching the
Wilson.
hallmark, Jamie. Thank you,
What's
everyone.
that? What's that, sorry?
We just got another 10 since reaching the hallmark. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
thank you very much. I wasn't sure because it said 1.01, so I didn't know if that means 10 or 1.01. I'd have thought it meant 1.1. I don't know. I don't know. You know I'm crap at maths.
I'm not even sure what you're trying to get at there, Jamie.
So, yeah, thank you everyone for subscribing. Do so if you haven't already. Sarab saying, hi sir, do you remember me? I am Sarab. Yeah, remember you from yesterday. Love from India. Oh, thank you. Love from England and love from Switzerland where Seb is watching.
Exactly.
Oh, Neil's missed the red on the bottom right pocket.
Yeah, and it's not beyond impossible for Wilson to draw level in this after this frame.
Oh. What's Robertson doing there? Sarab asking, how are you, sir? I'm very well, thank you, Sarab. I'm sure Seb is well as well with his stripy Wednesday Addams kind of t-shirt going on there.
Something like that, yeah.
Trying to reach my iPad so I can get the Chelsea game on in the background.
Pray for Janet Lee, great 9-ball pool player. She recently learned that she has stage 4 ovarian cancer. Oh, that's shit.
Oh,
that's
no
terrible.
shit.
That's
That's
terrible.
horrible.
Yeah. I actually got Chelsea on. I didn't realise it's 5 minutes in. And Sarah about saying you had dinner. I'm guessing, Jamie, have you had dinner?
No, I haven't yet. Not yet. These people know me too well, Seb.
And Wilson's just opened up those reds now. We're going to see a bit more of a more open frame. Will Neil Robertson really have to try and take this frame, or is he going to try defending it again? It's different in the first frame on the restart, but what we've just seen in the Madrid game, and Militao's really gone through Mount. Now Robertson's just trying to tee up his shot. Well, I'm not sure where he's going to take it because Jamie will know ahead of me, and I don't want to embarrass myself.
No, I'll leave you to it.
He's going to go off the table here. He knows I'm wrong already.
He actually needs the toilet, so he's going to wait for his next shot. No. Oh, come on.
He's playing that safe. Also, I don't know, a weird safety shot? I'm not too sure. I found that odd, you know. Well, of course, it's not too odd, but a safety shot that goes into the middle of the table because
Neil Robertson.
there's ample opportunity for Wilson to get something here. Won't leave himself on for much after that.
Oh, he's got the red, but what happened to the pink? Yep, the pink went in the middle pocket. No. This game has got everything already. You just know that no one's going to run away with this the way it's been played. How unfortunate was that, Seb?
He's just looking to the sky. That was... Oh God, that out of all the balls it could have hit on its way through that pile of reds, it went for the pink, and it's just that it bounced off that other red. If it didn't, just that little bit. No. And even the power, he could have hit just a bit lighter, and that pink wouldn't have been a problem. So maybe it was a decent safety from Robertson, and because
7.
you knew in the end, the only possible one would bring in the pink.
8.
Yeah, Neil's going for the pink here, which was unfortunate for someone else.
14.
Yeah, now he's got himself into a decent position.
You, in case any of you didn't know, but Seb at the start of the season went for Chelsea to win the Champions
21.
League. No, sorry. No, midway maybe.
Yeah, as soon as Tuchel was hired, was it?
I think so, yeah.
First round, before they played the first round there against,
22.
was it Porto?
Yeah, I think
Or the
it
round
might have
before
been
that.
actually.
No, they played another round before that. 'Cause they played Porto in the
I'll say this now, Seb. It looks good if it was more earlier.
It always looks good when it's more early.
Well, I said
and two.
PSG at the start of the
That's a
season.
great save from Courtois. That is a terrific save.
Is
Team
Eden
of
Hazard playing for them
28.
tonight?
I don't know in the slightest.
Because it'd be typical of him to score a hat-trick after this whole crap time he's had at
29.
Real Madrid.
I like Werner. I think he gets into decent positions and he can still joke about the fact he's not scoring, and it's not too shocking. He missed ample opportunities at Leipzig last season. This is not new. This is how Timo Werner plays. He creates so many chances for himself, so that's why he probably is in a bit of a drought because he's not creating as much for himself. But I like him as a player. I think he will kick on at Chelsea eventually. Yeah, it's looking good for Chelsea in this match at the moment. So, you both married. We're both very single, aren't we?
Yeah, well, actually, Seb doesn't know this, but we're both technically married. He was very drunk one night, and we ended up in one of those churches.
I knew I had contractual obligations when we started doing this.
No, we're not. Are you married, Sarah?
Oh, he's retracted the message. We saw it. We saw it, mate.
We saw it. It's too
We
late.
saw it.
You may as well leave it on there. But yeah, Robertson's got this in control at the moment. He's 41 points ahead.
Yeah, I don't see him throwing this away.
I've just seen the Werner shot. Oh, big chance. It's just not his season.
That's a nice shot from Robertson. The swerve to get through the Reds afterwards without touching them too much. Brilliant
Yeah,
shot.
Robertson's
Yeah,
played well.
35.
He's finished on 41 there. That was a 35 break. Sarah asking, who do you think will win today? I mean, no one can win any of these matches that are happening tonight in terms of until tomorrow, so it won't be today, but I have a feeling it'll be Neil Robertson's this one, despite Wilson winning the first frame here.
Yeah, I mean, it's easier to go for the guy who's got the numerical advantage, right?
Yeah.
Basically just criticising you, Jamie, there.
Yeah. Which Seb does every day.
Why not?
No, I'm joking. He's got? Ooh, is that red not? No, that's not on the path. He would have to. That red won't do. Surely not.
I just seen him miss that red in the bottom left corner. Wilson.
Oh, he's played a safety shot, Neil.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
So I'm saying, no, I'm not married. I'm just joking. I will have to all go on a night out then. Whenever that will be. Bloody COVID. Oh. Yeah, a bit of safety game going on between the two. Yes, I think Seb mentioned before that McGill's got a frame back, so now he's 6-5 down to Stuart Bingham on the other table.
Yeah, but so quickly letting 2 frames go was probably a bit of a blow.
Colin Grantham asking, how many frames do they need to win the match? 13 frames. 13 frames.
It's best out of 25, so more than half that is 13. And Chelsea 1-0 ahead.
Oh, are they?
Pulisic.
Wow, Pulisic. Wow.
Yeah, good goal from him. They've been threatening Chelsea.
Of course, the blue is worth 5 points on the board.
Yeah, and the white is worth 4 to the other.
So we now know who our winner's going to be in that Champions League game.
It's going to be 9-0.
5. No. 5-4 on aggregate. Come on. Sarah saying he's just 21 years old. Seb, you're 25, aren't you?
Why, and you're what? 26?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I've just seen Pulisic. I've not seen Pulisic's goal, but I've just seen him celebrating. So, yeah, good start for Chelsea there. That's an away goal. For any of you football fans wanting to know, actually, Greg's put it in our chat page as well. Thanks to all that have subscribed so far tonight. Because of tonight's stream, we've reached 1,000 subscribers, which is a great landmark for the channel. So if you haven't already and you enjoy these watch-alongs, do subscribe to the channel, and then you can find out. You can pretty much find out when our next streams will be. We don't just do snooker. We also do football. We do a bit of tennis. We do F1, women's football, rugby. Yeah, and plenty of other sports that we're hoping to do, like MotoGP and cricket.
8.
UFC as well, that Luke started doing for us back on Saturday. Yeah, it's becoming a long list of sports now. It's funny, our channel used to be just about football, but we really have gone out and tried to cover as many sports.
Stay true to the name.
Yeah, absolutely.
Colin's saying picked Chelsea and Robertson in a parlay. Hence why I'm here. And I think you're good for it tonight there.
Actually, funny enough, Colin, you probably know this, but Robertson's a Chelsea fan.
Yeah, of course.
So you're watching a snooker player that also loves Chelsea.
Should someone just in the arena tell him that Chelsea got one ahead and might want to get this over with? I'm kidding.
I'm sure. To be honest, I'm sure whenever they have the interval, he'll check his phone.
Oh yeah, probably.
No doubt.
Colin saying it should be 2-0. Goalie had an amazing save. Yeah, it was. What a save from Werner.
Yeah.
Werner did everything right there, didn't he? So.
He did, but it's typical of him this season to still miss.
And it's a tight shot of Wilson now. Not sure you get this.
Actually, I keep forgetting it's Courtois against his old club, isn't it? I forgot.
And he does. No problem. Yeah.
Our fellow YouTuber Jack Price on our channel, he's not a big fan of Courtois since he left Chelsea, so he'll be delighted to see one go behind him.
Oh, but Courtois did well on the Werner shot.
Yeah. Colin says he did not know. Thanks, you're welcome. I'm full of useless knowledge, mate.
Oh, aye.
So Seb, with his random facts about people's birthdays. Yeah. He knew it's the fact that you knew. Oh, Wilson's missed it. Oh, Wilson. He was trying to get himself back in this frame, but the Reds are all over the place again, aren't they? There's three next to the right cushion.
They're awkward. It's
again, same kind of frame.
One little cushion, yeah.
That's a good shot. Shouldn't expect anything from Wilson there. That's well done there, Robertson. He's put it behind the brown with the Reds on the far right side. But it is good to see some fans, isn't it, Seb? You know, I know we don't have a full capacity, but because of COVID rules. But I remember the Crucible back in August when they did the World Championships without any fans. You could hear just some sort of sound monitor in the background doing the crowd noises if there was a good shot, which was so obvious.
That's a really good shot. Either he's going to open the play up for him. Well, you actually expect that Wilson might just open this up for Robertson. Got to take a long, hard think of it.
Ooh,
either he goes to those Reds to play a bit safe, but he'll open it up, or he can go off multiple cushions, and he might take that option.
I'll say this now, so far this evening, Wilson's safety shots haven't been great to watch.
I'll give him credit because
you'll see why in a minute.
Come off. They've been hard to pull off.
Yeah, fair point.
Really,
fair point.
He's been put in those tight situations.
Hey, Vinny.
Yeah.
Seb, our mate Vinny's playing, isn't he?
Fine margins.
Hey, Vinny.
Vinny. Oh, yeah, we had that inside joke.
Yeah, we do apologise, folks. Yeah, Kyren Wilson. That must be the worst feeling, though, which is just sitting on that sitting back on your chair knowing that you can't do anything about it.
It's kind of what it's all about.
Yeah.
You see where the mentally tough ones are.
Nido Hyder has got in touch. Hello, Nido. Where are you watching the snooker from tonight, and who are you going for in this match? Nido has said that Neil is a very dangerous player. Yes, consistent on the tour.
Yeah,
But he does need another world champs in my eyes.
Surprisingly quite safe today, or so far.
Oh, we've actually got someone else in saying. Oh, go on, Seb. You say.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'll read the message in a minute.
Because he's had some really decent safety shots today, Neil Robertson. He's really pushed Wilson into those errors. He's probably been better than it would appear today, Robertson. So far in this over an hour play. And Eaton Home Industry Network saying Neil Robertson Jude Trump final. Well, they can only meet in the semi-final.
Ah, that's a shame.
So there won't be a Judd Robertson final, but very possibly a semi-final like that. Seb, sir, I think you do beatboxing. I do not. I wish I did.
He does do music. Seb does. In all fairness, he can play the guitar. I'm sure you're made to believe. You can play other instruments. Actually, Seb used to have probably still has it, I don't know, a sleeping addiction, which is he'll play the guitar late at night and then fall asleep with the guitar, and he'll just be on his lap on the bed, which I've seen these photos. It is real.
That has
a few years back, but
and yeah, that's dating back. But yeah, definitely there's been photos of that.
I remember.
No. You grow out of certain habits, right? Like sleeping with your guitars.
That's a good habit to have, though. There's a lot worse habits out there. I'll say that.
Well, accidentally sleeping with your guitar is better than accidentally sleeping with. I'm not going to finish that sentence.
Yeah, we could. I could put anyone in there.
I think I've just missed Robertson miss a shot there.
Ooh.
He's played the white back decently.
McGill's 6-all now with Bingham, so he was 6-4 down, and now it's 6-all. So that's they're in the interval in that one. Yeah, they're in the interval with that one. We're still in our second frame this evening with this one, but I think Robertson has got this one. He's just popped.
I think he does.
Sorry, I think he's saying to you, said that you're doing beatboxing because I think it's your voice is breaking.
Ah, okay, yeah. Might be.
Oh, it's raining in Madrid.
This microphone.
I didn't know rain.
This microphone on my face, so yeah.
You should buy. Not that we're getting sponsored by Yeti, but you should get maybe one of these Yeti mics. Mine's only the nano version. I haven't gone the full distance, so.
We'll see about all that, Jimmy. We'll see.
Oh, Benzema hit the post.
Yeah. So you see, you're in front in the snooker, I'm in front in the football, at least.
14.
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, this one's done. So Neil Robertson will get his first frame of the evening. So it'll be at 6-4. He's got the green coming up. He's popped that. Then the brown.
19.
Which actually is a bit unusual, but the black's on the top cushion at the moment. So he's having to travel to the blue. I don't think he won't care. He's won the frame either way. It's always nice to clear up, but if it's not possible, then he's on 90 while Wilson's on 20. So, but yeah, it's raining in Madrid. There is rain.
Took a few risks in this one. And,
Seb!
I think the game was handed to him.
Seb, wait until you see his pink. Oh, that's beautiful. He set it up the black nicely on the cushion. Yeah. Well done. Nicely done. That's exactly the way you want to finish a frame. It was another tough one between the two, but Neil Robertson makes it 1-1 this evening. Yeah, good point. But yeah, 6-4. So interesting evening so far. But Neil Robertson back to that 2-frame lead that he had at the start of the session. Seb, I just think Wilson just needs to improve a little bit more on his safety. I know you've said that he's had some difficult situations to get out of, but That's sadly in this tournament as well. You're not going to be taken as prisoners.
In inverse roles, it should be Wilson really trying to force the dangerous shots from Robertson, but it's been the wrong way round. Yes, I don't think he could have done much. I think Robertson really played it well and was probably unfortunate to not get the first one of the evening. But what can you do? I think it's been a decent quality match. Oh, this banter between Fateh and Redder is something else.
Redder Rocket. Redder Rocket. I can't read the. I'm not sure what Redder's language is there.
It's not very nice. No, it's French. You don't want to. It doesn't really matter.
Oh, is it not? Is it not appropriate?
Not very nice comment.
Oh.
No, it's appropriate, but it's not very nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh well.
What, to us or?
It happens. Yeah, pretty much.
Go on. What is it? Go on. You can tell me.
No, just tell us to shut up and show us it. But
11.
Well, we won't because we like to talk. So sorry about that.
Look at the title.
Yeah.
Look at the title.
Neil Robertson's done it again when he's gone past the triangle of Red Bulls and has hit the cushion. Bomb cushion, that is.
Triangles of Red Bull. Please be clear on that. What?
I know. The Red Bull cans, all right. That'd be interesting. Red Bull cans in snooker. HF Fatah says Iran. Waves.
Nice.
Hello, Fatah. Hope you're well. Who are you going for tonight, Fatah? Who do you want to win? Neil Robertson or Kyren Wilson? Reddit Rocket says Algeria. Actually, Algerians do speak French, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
Unless they speak English, but...
Hello, Robert Miller. Robert Miller, who was with us last night. It says Mark Williams is a trend setter. I don't know what that means, to be honest. I do apologise.
Yeah, more info, please. Considering you had a fit by Wilson, he could have been better.
1.
It looks as though Redder and Fatah are flirting. Fatah been asked by Reader to go on Messenger, and Fatah has said Algeria King. Interesting banter there.
I don't know.
Yellow.
Funny.
We've got some more comments, though, haven't we, Seb?
I'll let you go through them. And Benzema's equalised.
Oh, has he? Oh, he always scores, doesn't he? That man.
Oh, no,
What a player.
But he's their most important player.
Absolutely. Jam's had Ale says, who do you think will play the final this year? He is from Islamabad in Pakistan. Hello, Jamzed.
What a goal.
Oh, I don't know.
What a goal.
I don't know who's going to make the final. I just have this feeling Mark Selby will get to the final. Yeah, I've just seen the Benzema goal now.
Benzema, Jamie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
That's class.
That's a great
goal.
goal.
And that shot from Wilson. That shot from Wilson on the yellow. Did he get a bit lucky on that one, Wilson? Probably did. I just saw it bounce directly off in and I thought, oh, good shot. Missed the first pocket.
Do subscribe, folks, to the channel if you haven't already. Just click that subscribe button to follow Let's Talk Sport on YouTube. It is free to follow us as well. Of course, I always think the word subscribe isn't the right word for YouTube. I think it should be follow, because subscribe to me would mean you have to pay for something to get what they offer. But do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, especially if you love your snooker. We'll be doing more watch-alongs later this week, especially the final when it starts on Sunday and, of course, finishes on Monday. We'll be doing the Sunday night and the Monday night for those anyway. And I've noticed we've gone past 1,020 now, Seb.
Oh, terrific.
So thank you all for the for subscribing. Salman says Robertson's going to steal it. Yeah, I did say earlier that I think Robertson will beat Rock Wilson. So I agree with you.
But is he going to beat Trump in the semis? Main question.
Yeah, that is. I'm looking forward to that. I think Trump will obviously will be the favourite, but I'm looking forward to it. But again, Robertson's just missed another, I won't say simple, but quite a basic long shot there with the red. So that gives Wilson a chance to come back to the table as he's on 10 points while Robertson's on 0. Faraz Ahmed says, hello there. Hello, Faraz. Hope you're well. What's up, guys? The ceiling. Terrible joke. I won't do that again. Is asking, since when are you guys streaming? Well, we've been streaming since 7 o'clock UK time, so pretty much the start of this session between Robertson and Wilson. But when you say streaming, we've been doing watch along since the new year, if that helps you answer your question.
I'm just getting on to that where Robertson misses the red there from quite a distance on the left bottom corner. Doesn't seem like Robertson can get those long shots in, so I think Wilson's just happy to play this out slowly this frame. Won't get an extremely high break, but we'll get enough points.
6.
I love it how Fater says, I can't not speak English yet. You've just written that in English.
I don't know.
That's like that bit of, Seb, it's like that bit of Family Guy when Brian's with this Mexican in the back of a truck or whatever. And then the Mexican guy says everything in English to him to help him help him figure out how to get to a certain city. And he goes, oh, so you speak English, do you? And he goes, no, that's the only English I can say. And he goes, oh. HF Fitter says, love all. Thanks, Fitter. Thank you.
And he's missed another simple shot there, Wilson.
Radio Rocket says, me speak French. Yep, Seb sussed that out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we saw that. But Wilson can't be missing that shot, especially when this is his frame to take now.
Yeah, exactly. Especially, you
was barely on a big angle there.
I mean, this session is so important because if there is to be a big lead for Robertson ahead of tomorrow, it's just to get the job done for him then, isn't it?
Yeah, he wants to take a nice lead in.
8.
He's got back to 2 frames ahead, and Wilson would want to just keep that gap close, and it's not. Yeah, it's on the board now, Robertson. So big turning point again. That Wilson miss.
This is a big one from Faraz saying, I'm going to donate $500 if you can predict the winner of this match, right? No kidding. I've said Robertson.
Yeah,
I tell you what, if Seb says Wilson, then at least one of us will get it.
That's true. He didn't really ask for a collective answer. We're playing with your oral contract there, Fawaz.
I might have to print screen the message.
The match or the frame?
What's that?
I like Pius Jarrett's comment. All of them are great lads. Bingham, Trump, McGill, Wilson, Williams, except Selby. Just wants Selby to lose.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat as him.
Disrespected Ronnie after the year's semi-finals, or last year's semi-finals.
22.
Jordan Murphy score, please. Well, it's 4-4 between those two, and they're playing tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got their final 2 sessions in the morning and the evening.
Jamie Burgoyne saying 1K subs. Jamie, do your best. Carlos
29.
Saint Smooth operator. Now, that sounds like an inside joke, so I'm going to let you do whatever you do, Jamie.
I don't know what he means. It's an F1 thing, but I don't know what he means.
Okay, that's a shame, but...
Yeah.
I just squirted water into my own face, so...
Well done. That's what Seb would do if he was sitting on the chair in the
Oh,
snooker.
no.
37.
I thought you were going to go elsewhere, sketchy, but you have to stay pretty calm. Fair enough, Sia. Yeah, now Robertson's kind of running away with this. Say kind of run away with it. It's only 30 points to him, but found his rhythm.
Neil Robertson, 37.
P.S. Jarrett says from India, welcome. We've had quite a few people from India getting in touch tonight. I really hope, because I mean, from the news where I am in England, they've been saying that India has been struggling with COVID. So I hope you are safe and well, and your family and friends as well.
1.
Oh, he's just set Wilson up there. I mean, he put himself in an awkward situation before that shot, but just rattled the pocket. And that's an easy one for Wilson now.
8.
Doesn't even have to think twice about that.
And we've reached 1,030. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing, folks. Let's try and get to 1,050 before the end of the match. That'll be fantastic. It was actually tonight we landed to 1,000 subscribers, so we really appreciate your support, folks. Wilson's gone for the black here, and it looks as though he could maybe just turn this frame around. He's... I say around, he's ahead now, is he? No, he's 12. He's 12 behind, I think. The numbers. Oh no, he's 5 behind now as he pots this red.
7.
Then he'll go for the black.
It's a very open frame. It's hard to predict who wins this frame.
Yes.
It's both taking the risks.
And you've got 3 reds near the right cushion, but I'm sure Wilson's.
They're
should
not
be able to
too
sort it out.
problematic. They're not too problematic, those ones. You can get out of those. It's not like where they're all lined up before on the cushion.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he probably takes the lead with this black in. 37 points to Robertson. This should be 40 to Wilson.
20.
Exactly. Neil Robertson, Australia's second best snooker player after Eddie Charlton. Now, Robert Miller, you have to tell me a bit more about Eddie Charlton, because I'm not too aware. I think
No, I'm not either.
He's a lot older. I'm not wrong. He's definitely not a current one, unless he's really ranked low and in a wheelchair and unable to play. But don't know too much about him.
Well, it looks as though this frame could go towards Kyren Wilson, but he's still
tight.
got those reds. Yeah, after what we've already seen so far in tonight's snooker, anything could happen. And I'm sure Neil Robertson's hoping that.
Yeah, it's been a big psychological battle between them both tonight. Hard to say who's coming out on top. Not sure he's played that right in the reds there. What can he realistically do in this position without opening up for Robertson again?
38.
I don't know if we've read Shams Head Ali's message yet. What is your take on Mark Williams' unconventional break of shot? Ronnie also tried it against McGill. You know what? I don't know if I've seen it.
I can't say either, unfortunately.
39.
Feel free to explain it more, Ali. Robert Miller says it's Steady Eddie from the 70s in terms of Eddie Cholton.
Mm-hmm.
Let me do a bit of Googling.
44.
He died in November 2004.
Kyren Wilson.
And his best finish at the World Championships was being a runner-up at the 1975 World Championship. So
Okay.
who won that one? That was it was Ray Reardon from Wales. How many did Ray Reardon win? Yeah, Ray Reardon. Oh yeah, he won 6, didn't he? Yeah, 1970, 73, 74, 75, 76 and 78.
So realistically now, Robertson will have to get that red in and hopefully get them all in, I'm guessing. If he gets that in and gets the black in after the red, then he's got probably about, I think, 35 on the table. Oh yeah, no, just come up. Brilliant. Think about this carefully. I don't think it's the time to try and start playing safeties on Wilson when he's got such
Oh, Wilson's missed it. But where's the red going to go?
Wilson's missed it?
Yeah, Wilson's missed the red.
Oh, the red in the top right corner.
Yeah.
You see, I'm a bit delayed, you see.
But I don't think he's left him anything. I can't remember where the red landed because they've just cut to the replay.
Yeah,
it was just straight. It wasn't even any angle on it.
Well, a tiny bit, but Robertson left him on there, really. Not really sure what his end game was there for Robertson, but Wilson didn't capitalise. Yeah. It's not a difficult snooker to get out of. I don't know what those last two shots from both respective players were meant to do ideally. I'm a bit perplexed, and even Wilson looks perplexed. Jamie, what is your most favourite memory with any member of LTS?
Aha! It's too many. There's too many, Burgoyne. There's too many.
Mm-hmm.
Too many, my friend.
Just saying good evening, not watching football. We've got it on. We've got it on.
Yeah, we've noticed it's 1-1 between Madrid and Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
Big game.
Exactly.
Yeah, Wilson's... I'm not sure...
Blue.
Yeah, and he's got
He's
that
going
long
for
range one in. So it's
He's
basically
going for the blue.
Yeah, okay, yeah. If he gets the blue in, then he's basically won this. So.
Yeah, he's got the blue. This
Okay,
should be his frame then.
I think he has won it, yeah. 27 left on the table.
6.
I think if he gets the blue, then it is. Oh yeah.
Kyren Wilson 6.
But yeah, that McGill Bingham match looks like the one. It's 6-6 in that one.
Fight and counter.
But again, Wilson's done a safety. So he's 29 behind, 27 remaining. So that means Robertson needs a foul to be made by Wilson. So he isn't giving up just yet.
Wow. Don't think you'll get it though.
Pioche saying most mouth-watering quarter-final draw according to you guys. I would have said Mark Williams, Mark Selby. But before they played today, I would have said that. But
I think Murphy against Trump was a decent. Well, you would have thought a decent draw, high-ranked players.
But Sean
Reasonable
Murphy
watch.
hasn't been great in a few years. I don't think. I think
No.
Murphy's been hit and miss.
But still, I'd have thought it'd probably be one of the better ones of the quarterfinals. Or this one, actually. This one, to be fair.
Yeah. Ooh, has
Quite
he just
exciting
set up the
players,
green
both on offer,
there,
yeah.
Robertson? He should get. Yeah, Wilson should get this green after that.
Wait. Wilson put himself on the green. Oh, you're really ahead of me. Okay. Confusing now.
Betting streams best in the world.
If you say so. Yeah, I think he was conceding it there. You know,
Free
let's
and
try
free.
and
Kyren Wilson.
let's try and pop this just half-heartedly.
Yeah, he's
set it up.
He's conceded the frame.
Oh, he should
Neil
have.
Robertson. So
I think he
that's
did when
that.
he tried to. Well, I think with that last shot, that was almost a concession of it.
So we're just getting ready for frame 12. This is the last frame before the interval. Or they have an interval now. I didn't see them leave. Oh no, sorry, no, they're still there. So what am I saying? Yeah, they got one more frame till the interval. Tonight's frames, it's 8 frames.
Dan Middleton getting in the comments.
Oh hey Dan, you're right.
Have you not seen what he says? 1K down, hats off. Give me my commission now.
Oh.
Daring.
I need to see the contract, Dan. I can't remember. Now, in all fairness, it was when the channel had started. We started it back at uni, at Glyndor Uni. It was me, Dan, and Jack. It was actually funny enough. We started this channel because of our uni project. We had to have a few things, like few projects to do our final year on. I think it was, Dan. I might be wrong. I can't remember, but yeah, we mainly did this when we were at uni. So yeah, it's come a long way, but it's great that we've now reached 1,000, and here's to get to 2,000.
Just one
And-
milestone.
Yeah.
He laughs awkwardly.
Do subscribe, folks. Do help us get to that 2,000. I know we're only just reached into the thousands, but every subscribe, every follower we get really does help the channel out in terms of keeping our watch-alongs alive in the future.
Mhm.
So thank you all for supporting us so far.
Pioche says was watching on BBC iPlayer using VPN, got banned twice. I've never been banned using a VPN.
Yeah, I'm intrigued by that because I would have thought that was the whole point of VPN.
Some are detected.
Oh, okay.
Some are quite easily detected. So, for instance, if you go on the website, then turn on your VPN, then it routes your address from that, and it almost detects that you've just turned on a VPN. If you open your browser after having turned on the VPN, there are different techniques to not get traced, if you so wish. And getting traced is what makes them know you're using a VPN. So it's all about how you use it sometimes. But then there are some VPNs that do get detected. If you are using a VPN server, you should update it regularly. Because if not, you will get blocked by sites. If you update it regularly, they'll reroute it. No problems. And they're kicking off again here, so...
Good tip there from Seb. Oh, he's missed the red.
I've
Bad
missed
start
it
there from Wilson.
That was some miss.
Dan responding to what I was saying about the uni project, saying third year uni project for sports personality. Those were the days, he said. He said the contract was lost on my memory stick coincidentally. Oh, isn't that always the way? Bloody memory sticks, you can never trust them.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why anyone would put a contract on a memory stick. And yeah, Wilson's just missed that red as well, so I think they're both going to really go for this one. Wilson will want to draw level, and Robertson will really want to get that 2-frame lead again. Jester saying you've made 1,000. Corona has made it salty for YouTubers. Maybe. We don't have problems with YouTube. Not for the moment, at least.
What does he mean by salty for YouTubers?
I don't know. I'm guessing it's relevant to their terms and conditions that might have changed. I could be completely wrong, but
Oh, right, okay.
I'd be intrigued to know.
To be honest, I have no idea.
Yep.
We do this more for fun, really.
No payouts yet.
Exactly.
And that was a hard shot on the other hand.
Oh!
But he just missed.
Oh, so close. Wilson breaking up the reds there, and one of them nearly went into the top left corner.
They're actually okay. They're playing quite dangerously both, but there's decent follow through on their shots, so they're not putting themselves in too much danger. They're really setting the others up to. For instance, Wilson keeps putting Robertson in tight situations, and Robertson the same, but they're taking the bait and going for these dangerous shots. Oh yes, so close.
Do get in touch, folks. Let us know where you're watching the snooker from tonight, if you haven't got in touch with us yet. But we're currently in our 4th frame of this evening between Robertson and Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Wilson's just gone with a typical tap towards the red ball there for a safety shot.
Not been too many boring shots in this one.
No, there hasn't, in all fairness.
They've gone for some spicy shots. Ashen in touch. Guys, it's ULC going on. Oh, we've got that on in the background. Don't worry about us. Stan Middleton. I'm not sure I like the suggestion you read it out, Jamie.
Oh no, we did this at Calon. Dan Middleton suggesting a 56-hour live stream plans.
Oh my word.
Let's roll back the years. Yeah, that one was hard. We did it
It'd be harder
though.
without the human interaction, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. If it wasn't in the same room stuff, then yeah, that would be hard. Maybe when COVID restrictions disappear and we can do whatever we like again, that would be great.
Jester saying YouTube tighten the rules. If you don't ruffle feathers, you'll be all right. We have had warnings of some sort for copyright infringements.
But everyone does.
I'm guessing everyone does, but
yeah.
still new to it, so we didn't know that was just the norm.
Zul Derry saying, good luck, Neil. Yep, he is leading 6-5 at the moment.
And those reds are spreaded. Spread, that's not a great word. Spread, it's fine.
Yeah, especially
That's
all over
some
the top bit.
disposition, yeah. Yeah, well, all over. If there's a way of defining scatter, that is it.
When someone says sweet disposition, or just disposition, I just think of the song Sweet Disposition. Sweet.
Don't start. Oh, I knew. Oh,
this. Actually, the longest watch long we've had so far, Dan, was doing a Masters golf one, which was for the final day, and that was 6 hours or so. So,
I
or
thought
it
you were
might
going
have
to
been.
say I thought you were going to say the longest one was when you did a master's degree. I was thinking, oh, that's one hell of a 2 years to.
No, I've not done a master's degree just yet.
No, but do a watch along for that. That'd have been.
I think I'm still recovering. I did my degree 4 years ago. I'm still recovering from that, I think.
Oh, is that how long it takes? Oh, fuck. Yeah, and I'm coming to the end of mine, so I'm not looking for. Well, I'm looking forward to it.
How long have you got left?
Actually, about a month of exams and then thesis. So
Thesis, yeah, got you.
that's going to be about 2 months. We'll see how it all goes, but if it takes you 4 years to recover or longer, then I'm not too thrilled with the consequences. Oh, they're really just going for these outlandish shots. Wilson just trying to get one off the cushion now. Are they going to pot anything anytime soon? I mean, I like that they're both so daring. Oh, and Zully Dewi, excuse me if I pronounce it wrong, saying he supports from Malaysia.
Oh, Malaysia. I think they've got a snooker tournament on the calendar in Malaysia. I might be wrong, though. I'm sure I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Federico
Can't find it.
Saldana's watching from Brazil.
Yeah, can't find it for you, Jamie, but...
Nah, maybe not then. Unless it might be for the youth, I don't know.
There might be something.
4.
The only thing that's come up is 1984 Malaysian Masters. Okay. And Sarah, I was saying, so did you watch the IPL matches? Were you talking to us? I'm going to say no.
I didn't, but I noticed Bangalore won by a run today, didn't they? Like 1 run, something like that. It was a crazy game.
Jamie's in form. He's always in form, that is.
Royal Challengers Bangalore.
7.
The reason why they're probably my favourite team is just because Virat Kohli plays in that team, but yeah. But we have been thinking of doing some IPL matches. It's just I've not had the chance to do one yet, folks. So, of course, it's only on for a month or so. So it's trying to find the opportunity to do one before it finishes in a few weeks.
Jamie's working himself overtime with this channel.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, Seb normally tracks how many watch-alongs we've done, which
It's gone. The list has not been updated.
It has been updated. We're all waiting for when it's updated.
Yeah, so we're just going to note out that Robertson's
15.
finally got on the board.
Yeah, he's on 15.
And he can get a decent break here.
Stuart Bingham now 7-6 up with Anthony McGill.
Yeah, and that should be a really good game right to the end.
16.
And if McGill's just going to constantly go to the last frame to win it, then he's just making it a little longer for himself, right? The reds are all over the place, but he's struggling to find one to actually go for.
Ikram Kazi says, hi, love from India. Hello, Ikram. Hope you're well. Who are you supporting tonight? If you haven't got in touch yet, folks, on our live chat page, do let us know where you're watching from tonight and who you're supporting. Ikram's also asking who is on break at the moment. Well, Neil Robertson's just missed
It's
the
Robertson,
red.
yeah. Oh, has he?
No,
Okay.
yeah. So it's now Wilson.
So only 23. He should have thought about it when he was going for that black. Didn't really set himself up well afterwards. Don't think. Oh no, he actually was in a decent position for the red, but he just
One.
not half-heartedly. He rushed that shot. He rushed it a lot.
Sarah saying Richard Pant is crying because his team lost by 1 run. Oh no, I mean it is to lose by 1 run. That's nasty. It's like New Zealand losing the World Cup final to England in a super over. That was nasty. And Ikram Kazi said he's going for Wilson tonight. Well, he's playing okay. He's 1 frame behind here, but it's a tight affair between these two.
Well, it's tight. It's just well, okay, no. On the scoreboard, of course, it's tight, but they're both really quite exciting to watch. You don't know what they're gonna do.
Exactly. No one's taken control of any frame, have they? Really? Not in like 1 or 2 visits.
That to change anytime soon.
No. I think we could have this all night.
No one's going to let each other take a hold of it. But
it'll be interesting what they'll be like after the interval, because that's normally a 10-minute break for them.
Mm-hmm. Of course, we had a long first frame from this opening session. You see, Wilson's just potting a few now, getting a decent break on, but hard to say each time. No one's taking any frame into their own hands.
Oh, he just got the pink in Wilson. Ikram says
21.
he thinks Wilson deserves it, but he is not playing well today, he says. I think he's playing okay.
No.
I think he's
he's
had some tough ones.
He's made some simple errors as well, so he could have been back in this a bit more than just notably some foul shots that he's made. And you want him to do a bit better because these frames have all been quite tight.
Yeah. Wilson's going for the yellow now. Gets it.
I'm hearing you say that, and I've just seen him get the pink, so I'm thinking, whoa.
Yeah, the pink was close
that's
though.
Foul, man. Oh no, decent shot in the end. Yeah, the yellows are relatively easy shots.
25.
So yeah, now takes the lead in this frame, right?
He does, yes.
$31. $32.
I think he's going back onto the pink.
$38.
Yeah, so I think that's why actually he's got a few decent shots that you can get now, Wilson. The reds are spread out well enough. I think he might get back into this and get 6-6.
$39.
You missed some simple parts, says Ikram. Yeah, he did, and he also missed some simple safeties as well, so not at his best night, but still capable of some really nice shots.
Dinner
I think
has
you'll get back
arrived.
into this. Ah, Jester, where is your British audience? Well, good question. We don't decide.
You're
who
our British audience, Jester.
we're guessing.
from Leicester.
Yeah. You see, this is another frame that's quite tight. You'd have thought as soon as Robertson got the
45.
initial, the first part, which took quite a while in this one, he was just going to run away with it in some sense. But no, drawn back again by Wilson. Ikram asking if we play in real life. Not as often as I would like to, but a bit, yeah. And you, Jamie?
No, I haven't played in a while. With these restrictions and all that, and not owning a table, it's I don't think I've played pool in over a year, to be honest. But Seb does have a snooker table.
I do, but I only play when I can. Well,
When's the last time you played on it?
Was a couple of days ago, so not too long ago. So only 3 more reds to go, all on the
50.
top, at the top of the table. And I think he should get all these now.
51.
Ooh, has he closed that in from himself there? No. No, you can still get that between the brown and the yellow.
55.
Nicely done there.
56.
Nice going back onto the brown on a decent angle as well. It should be a relatively easy end of the game this for Wilson, or end of the frame, sorry. 43 remaining, meaning that I have to be some break from Robertson if you want
This
to win
interval
this
has come at the right time because of my dinner.
Yeah.
We will take a break, folks, when the interval comes in to play, but we'll be back within 10 minutes. But don't go yet. It's not over yet, this frame, but it's going towards Wilson's way to make it 6-all.
Yeah, I think Wilson's got this 6-all.
Hello, Linda.
Six.
Oh, sorry, go on, Seb.
Sorry, no worries. And Robertson gets lead slowly I can't even say it. Disappear. Which I think he should rightly so be disappointed about. Robertson isn't going to change how he's going to play. He's going to still fully attack, and that's the way he played when he was ahead in this frame. Lost it by consequence now. Oh, you missed that long pot there, Wilson. See, I was about to say to you, his long potting today has been off, Wilson.
Yeah, it has.
So,
even some of the
you
basic
see
shots.
There, yeah, you just see there that it's off. I still don't see a way. There's no real way back into this for Robertson.
Yeah, this one looks done and dusted.
Mm-hmm.
But Wilson will be happy to go into the interval level after being 2 behind at the start of this session.
Yeah, and I guess the first one was the worst to get through for Wilson, given how tense it was. Just who was going to break the lock on that first one.
4.
You see, decent safety from him. Robertson's
6.
gets them another chance on the red from long range, and he doesn't miss this one. Yeah. Just going to go through them now. Green. I don't know which one he's on now.
13.
Is he on the... Which one is he on for you, Jamie?
He's just about to do the blue now.
Oh, on the blue. God, I'm behind. Because he's only just going on to the yellow now.
Kyren Wilson.
And that's
13,
it. That's 6-all after the 12th frame. And they're going to go into an interval. But what a response there from Wilson. 2 frames down at the start of this evening session. 4 frames in. And he's able to make it 6 apiece. So they're going to go into an interval. Quickly, Seb, your thoughts on that one then?
Intriguing. Really quite exciting one.
Yes.
Even if the first one did last a while, all over the place is a bit unfair to say it has some sort of bad connotation to it, but risky from both. Risk takers here, and it's quite interesting to see how each one reacts every time. So yeah, 6-all is not unmerited. I think it's an interesting match, very interesting one.
I'll just read a few comments before we have our break. Fahim Hamadzadeh asking which one is ahead. Well, I think you probably asked us that before. It was 6-all, so yeah, 6-all at the moment. Fahim asking for the scoreboard. Scoreboard is just below us. So 6-all. Rob for Robertson and Will for Wilson on the scoreboard there, saying it's 6 apiece. And Akram saying Wilson with 3 fire emojis. Absolutely. Anyway, we're going to have a quick break. We'll be on in about 10 minutes' time to be ready for the return of the final 4 frames of tonight's session. So don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back on in just about 10 minutes. We'll keep the stream going, but we will disappear for the next 10 minutes. So don't go anywhere. Yeah.
Ah, because I was talking, I was thinking maybe it went back onto me. I don't know.
Now we're back live.
Ah, okay, cool. Jamie had
Go
to
on,
get his ice cream.
I'll just eat my ice cream. You leave.
Well, you muted yourself, so well done on not finishing your sentence. Still not back out, though. You can just see him laughing there. And now I can see them back out. Now they're there. And it's currently 6-6 in this match between Robertson and Wilson for a place in the semi-finals. I think no one would be against seeing any of these two in the semi-finals. I think a lot of people in this chat, as we've noticed, would be probably a bit against Selby, but you know, everyone's their taste. It's been quite interesting so far, to be fair. They're both playing quite maverickly, if that's an adverb that I could use. And Robertson to break this one. The 13th frame of the game. Let's tuck it in behind those reds. Come on, Robertson. You know what you do well. I love it. I'm a big fan of that. It just makes it interesting from the start. Because it really can force the opponent to either go extremely safe or extremely dangerous. There's the fine line between both. And the Reds are still quite bunched up there. Is Robertson going to take the risk? He's swinging hard at there, so no. Only takes one red out of it. And despite it being quite, how would I say it, quite dangerous the way they play, there's still a lot of thought that goes into it, and it wouldn't be any surprise if this frame takes a while to get the first part in, like the other ones beforehand. Yeah. Wilson's managed to just bring it back up onto the top cushion. Still one red there if Robertson really wants to try and get it.
One.
And he's missed it. Quite convincingly missed it there. Yeah. Just left the red on there for Wilson.
Kyren
Problem
Wilson.
with that is you can't really get much after that. Gets this red, gets a colour, but there's not much on from afterwards, unless maybe the other red, but those other reds are down below are still stacked up.
One.
And Wilson's got the first point of the frame. Oh, and he's missed the green there. Just wellied that.
Six.
Yeah. Another poor shot from Wilson.
7.
I am back
on the board.
Sorry about that, folks. I had to eat an ice cream. Well, I didn't have to, but I just really wanted one.
That's alright. That's alright. Now Robertson's on the board, so.
14.
And he's done it. While taking that blue out, he's broken
50.
the reds. He can get 20 points up here, and
22.
he'll overthink something and then just help Wilson get back into this frame.
We're now at 1,050 subscribers, so thank you for continuing the support to the channel, folks. Really appreciate it.
Much appreciated.
Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.
I think, depending on how Robertson plays these next shots, he probably has that red on, then another black. Really has to get those reds broken up.
just got the blue now. It's all about. I mean, the one thing that me and Seb have agreed on is the fact that it really has been. No one's been able to take control of the frames, but it'd be interesting to see if any of them can improve a little bit in terms of changing that from the interval.
Well, I think Robertson's very kamikaze-like, so you can't take control of anything that a kamikaze comes towards or is driving itself. It's fun to see. You know he's not going to run away with the whole game because he's going to throw away some cheap chances.
Yeah.
But he's going to go for them. He's going to go for the ambitious ones. And yeah, I've just seen him get the blue now. I think he's got a reasonable run of parts there so that he can take a hefty lead over Wilson in this frame. I can see him getting at least a red and then another colour at least, maybe a red then the blue.
Do get in touch, folks, on the live chat page. Let us know where you're watching the match from tonight. Who are you supporting?
34.
Who do you think will win the World Championship? Share us your predictions. We'll read it out on our live chat page. So don't be shy. Me and Seb won't bite. Because I've just eaten anyway.
So yeah, I've just seen him get the blue in.
35.
And he's opened up the reds again quite well on that one. Sometimes you just think that Robertson's not thinking 2 steps ahead, but then when the shots come off, you're like, wow, okay, yeah. He's done it, he's played it well here. And he's opening those reds really nicely, just one after the other while getting these colours in as well.
43.
Pemba Sherpa saying Trump to win the World Championship.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
He definitely can get to the final. Of course, he definitely can beat Robertson or Wilson. No denying that. Would he struggle against Selby? Don't know. I think many would struggle against Selby in his current form.
50.
Yeah, I just feel, I don't know. You just can't. You can't go wrong with Selby. He's just one of those, isn't he?
Then again, we were mentioning yesterday that the only time we saw real faults in Selby's game so far this tournament is
51.
against someone who's a bit maverick like Alan. Alan was very irrational, and it's almost Selby couldn't foresee those next 3 shots because Alan didn't know what he was going to do either. It's a bit similar to Robertson. It's a bit similar to, but Robertson's an all-rounded better player, so
58.
he could be the one to cause problems to Selby. If Selby's on fire, then will Trump struggle? Maybe, but it'd be a very tight affair. You can imagine the Trump and Selby game going on for hours and hours and hours.
Jester has said Ginger on fire, which I presume he's going on about Anthony McGill. Yes, he's leading now. 8-7 with Stuart Bingham. So
I said he'll win it, but go down to the last frame, won't he? He just will.
He does. He did that with Wilson in the semis last year and missed out on a final. I might have to rewatch that final frame because it was an amazing frame, but I think it was over an hour long. It just had everything in one frame. Probably the greatest snooker match I ever watched. But that might be me being a bit over the top.
Even considered 5 frames in the first round to someone who's ranked 40th, was
65.
he?
Oh, really? Oh, God.
Not sure in the first round. So, 10 frames to 5, comfortable win. But still, McGill will give you those frames. Wilson going to win. It's not impossible, says Sahar. It's really not.
I do think if you reach a World Championship final, you do learn a lot from it, whether or not you win it. There's no doubt. It's like that in most sports, I think. Just to get your first glimpse at a final, I think it's beneficial either way.
73.
I think Robertson's learned from just the last few frames. If you're going to try and chip away at those reds, it's really got to be sequential, not scatter them out, because he's made mistakes along the way, and then that's just let Wilson back into the match without really blocking him too much. So
Yeah.
this is actually a really good frame from him.
80.
He's played it perfect, you know. Only had one on offer, one of those reds, and got them every time. So it's. And he's also been. This has been a well played frame because he's prepared for the downfall, the backlash from Wilson. Not left a lot on if he did fail with those shots.
86.
Zahar, where are you watching the snooker from tonight? Yeah, Robertson's got this one in the bag, which we haven't seen a smooth run like this yet, have we, Seb, in this session?
It was his best frame so far, no question.
It's on a break of 87. He's still got one red left before the colours. He'll pot this pink.
And you hit the century at this run. Even if you look at the next balls that you can pot, he's not too complicated. The run that
90.
he's got now.
Yep, he's got the red.
94.
Oh, what will he go for here? Blue or yellow? Or will he go for the green? Oh yeah, he's going for the blue down the right pocket. Yep, no problem. The form he's on in this frame, no problem whatsoever.
Yeah, it's been a terrific one at that.
99.
No doubt. And this is what Robertson does, right? You know,
101.
when he's playing like this.
Yeah, this
When
is
he's
when
got- I
Wilson
think-
has to be careful now. You know, it's
It's
trying
not
to
even a question of Wilson
respond
being
quick.
careful. It's and to be fair to Wilson, he got that first part, but hasn't really offered much to Robertson. Robertson's just opened the game up
108.
for himself. It's just been fantastic for him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got the
And
blue,
even
now just the
13.
pink and the black.
He's forcing him into like some sort of counter defensive move. So could be the
190.
kind of guy to take on Selby, as we mentioned. You force Selby to try and defend against a defensive shot like he opens with, and
Neil Robertson.
you might open up Selby quite easily. And
Well,
I
that's
think
the
Robertson's done well, yeah.
that's the highest break we've seen in the session so far. I think it was a break of 113. I'm just relying on the scoreboard I've got in front of me, but I don't know if that was the last where he finished.
So I've
It
just
might
seen
have
I've
been.
just seen him get to 113, and then he should get the pink 119, and then so I'm guessing 126.
Nice.
So
they
yeah,
done.
126 exactly. Yeah, I'm a bit behind, so I've just seen him pot the black, and nothing Wilson could do there. I don't think. I'm not too sure that it was down to him either. There, it was lost in that frame. Unfortunately, because Wilson just drew level at 6-6, and you thought it looked like there was potential at the beginning of that frame. Pot the first one, then it was still quite complicated, and Robertson just blew him away there. So I'll say now, fun of running. I just came to watch Wilson, and I hope he'll win. I like Wilson. I don't think you can really dislike him either. He's
Yeah, I like him.
a decent snooker player.
He's
There's
built
just-
himself up, hasn't he, in the last few years very well.
Exactly.
14.
So here we go
Wilson.
then, frame 14. Wilson to break. 3 frames left of this session, and then they'll wrap it up tomorrow afternoon.
And he's still again another young player, Wilson.
Yeah, how old is he? He's in his late
He's not
20s,
30.
isn't he?
He's not 30. So
Is he not? Okay.
He's not 30, so I don't know whether he is 29.
I know he's
Maybe.
got a little family of his now, so he's...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's 29. He's born on the 23rd of December, so he may have to wait for his presents until Christmas Day.
Do you reckon that jacket was a Christmas present? Sorry, the cue.
Well, I'm wondering if Nagelsmann will have a jacket for the new season, and Will he wear a Bayern Munich one? Will he have his own jacket? We'll find out. Which
if anyone is following, then usually when Christmas comes around, you see all these football coaches with different jackets on, and think to yourself, "Oh, Christmas present, Christmas present."
Seb actually did put out a text a few months back or a few weeks back saying that Nagelsmann will get the Bayern Munich job, Hansi Flick will get the Germany job. It's all happening for Seb.
I said before Jogi Löw
6
announced that he was going to step down this summer. I said,
yes.
You'll see, Löw won't be there after this summer. It'll be Flick who takes over, and Nagelsmann will take over Bayern Munich. So I relied on a lot of factors to follow each other, but it all has come true, and I'm just bathing in the glory of such a perfect prediction. Just watching that game as well, and Ramos in the stadium. Just hilarious. Sitzler saying Neil win World Cup 2021, I believe. You can't put it past him when he gets on the board and he's in the mood. He'll get a few frames upon you in such quick succession that you can't put it past him now.
13.
He may drop a few, okay, but he's just an extremely technically good snooker player.
Jester says German coaches are all over the place.
Yeah, from the Ralph Rangnick Academy, as they like to call it, you know. They've all been under his guidance at some point, and all these German coaches like Tuchel, Nagelsmann, Klopp, Flick, they've all been apparently, or even Hasenhüttl, if I'm not wrong, he's an Austrian. They've all been under the guidance of Ralph Rangnick, so they call it the Ralph Rangnick school of. So there's that
of witchcraft and wizardry.
Exactly, yeah. The genes are passed on. So when does Ralph Rangnick take up a job? Well, we'll see. See, I think Robertson set himself up just like the last frame.
29.
The Reds are in the right where he wants them. He'll pick them off bit by bit, like as if they're cherries, and get through this frame probably as the winner. And I say that it's still only 28-0, so.
And we've seen many of these frames go both ways, and then 34. One of them takes it at some point.
yeah, they've been really. Who's going to take the wildest shot and not succeed? That's almost what this whole game's been about.
Yeah. Who's going to go? Yeah, absolutely.
And now, Robertson's taken the wild shots, but they're going in. In the last frame, in this frame, I'm currently on where he's 29-0. Oh, now it's going to be 34.
He's just got the black, so he's on 42.
Now he's on 42 for you. So
42.
Yeah, it's going to be.
It looks as though the number to get is 69. I think the highest break you can get is 141.
Yep. 43.
Yeah, this is it. This is what I was saying, wasn't I, Seb, in the previous frame, just saying if he could just keep that going now, it makes Kyren Wilson a little bit nervous.
Yeah. There's not really much Wilson could have done about the last two ones. Yeah, so not far from that 6-9 now. Again, okay, 3 of them come off the pack there, the red ones, but still exactly the same, just picking them off like as if they're cherries. Game management in the last 2 frames have been perfect. Yeah, so I'm currently where he's at 43.
Yeah, I'm on. The scoreboard's disappeared for a moment. He's on 49. Yeah, he's just got another red in. It's all in. It looks as though he's got this in the bag, but there's still a few reds to go.
So he must have gone for the blue where I am now. Wait.
Oh, he's missed the black. What was I saying?
Neil Robertson,
Oh, in
50.
And they might have left a red here for Wilson on the middle pocket.
Yeah, and if you want to keep this game alive, then maybe Wilson has to get that. Even just show some sort of intent of a fight back in this frame. To be realistic, Wilson, you don't see him having that sort of break to win this frame now.
Yeah.
1. Sure.
I mean, you can see him having some sort of break, but what, to get red, black, red, black, red, black, just don't see it happening. And
No.
I've just seen where Robertson's missed the black now, and he's disappointed in himself there. And Sahar saying Selby's waiting for the final to come on, everyone. I don't know. I said
One game at a time.
You bet on him yesterday, didn't I? Yeah, exactly. I mean, who knows what might happen tomorrow? Still expecting to get through quite convincingly, but he's got a fair enough run to the final.
Now can Wilson turn this around? Because Robertson's on 50.
6.
He's got a
Yeah.
few reds left on the table. I think he's got 5 reds on the table. Yep. Nope. Sorry, 6 left. And he's on 6.
Yeah, I've just seen where he's got that blue in. Yeah, still in this situation, I don't trust Wilson to go on that sort of break
13.
because got that feeling that as soon as he misses one, Robertson's back in, the frame's over.
Absolutely. Yeah, all Robertson can do is sit and wait and hope for an error.
See, he's maybe made it a bit too tight on the pink there.
40.
Oh,
To
he's
me, it
missed.
looks like an awkward angle.
Well, Wilson's just his placement shot for the colour has not gone to plan, so he might not. He might have to play a safety here because he's level with the green. Sorry, level with the brown and the yellow. He might still go for the brown here, but actually no, he's going to go for it. Or was it? Yeah.
Yeah, Robertson, if he gets his placement on the next shot, then
He has got the brown, so
I guess
he's.
it's all over.
Where's he going behind that red? Oh, he should do it as long as that pink's not in the way.
18.
It's just ended between Chelsea and
Good, yeah.
Real Madrid. 1-1 draw. I'd say that's a good result for Chelsea, an away goal. So
I didn't have much of my eyes on the game.
no,
but
me
from what I
neither.
saw from what I saw from the beginning, Chelsea were rampant at the beginning with multiple chances. So
Yeah, especially that
I-
Courtois
anyone,
save.
if they could, yeah, exactly. So maybe disappointing. I didn't actually watch at all afterwards, so I can't tell who was the better over 90 minutes.
19.
But I'm intrigued to know. And yeah, an important away goal more than anything else, because you don't see Real Madrid don't score excessive amounts of goals, and Chelsea don't concede a shitload. Yes, okay, exclude the West Brom game.
Yeah.
So I'd say they're well in the driving seat. Yeah, I mean, I think is Real Madrid the only team in 2021 to not score at Anfield? Am I right in saying that? I think.
Yeah, because they didn't score. There was no goals, was there, in that game?
So the
It
only
was
team this
goalless.
calendar year to not score at Anfield.
Yeah.
And Newcastle have gone to Anfield. Burnley have gone to Anfield.
26.
Do you want me to list it off?
Do get in touch, folks, on the live chat page. I've noticed the chat page has been a little bit quiet, so do get in touch, folks. Don't be shy. Let us know where you're watching it from tonight. Let us know what you think of the match. Feel free to text us anything. Wilson's halfway at the target of getting past Robertson. He's on the red.
27.
More importantly, when Wilson misses those easy shots. Have we not got that gif ready of Tom Hanks shouting Wilson?
Yeah. Wilson, I'm sorry. Maybe we should get that if we do another session with him. Just wonder if there's any Neil. No.
Is there any Neil?
Is there any gifs about Neil or Robertson? Maybe Andrew Robertson.
Where he's shouting at players. You've got one Wilson there. He's shouting Wilson, and then you've got Andy Robertson who's just shouting.
Yeah, Wilson's doing all right here. He's 19 behind now of Robertson's 50. He's got one red left on the table, but it's on the right cushion. So he's got to get this blue in. Oh, we got Linda Lucas, an Australian, get in touch saying, how can I watch Neil Robertson? I'm from Australia. Good day, mate. That was a terrible Australian. I can't do accents. I'm terrible. Linda, do you have BBC or Eurosport at all? Because they're being shown on Eurosport and BBC Sport. So the BBC Sport website. So yeah. Hope that helps anyway.
Greg saying, hi, I had a couple of things I've missed so much. Have I missed much? Very
interesting game.
Yeah, probably the best frame of the game so far. And I've just seen where Wilson gets the blue in, but he's freed up the red. It's not in the greatest position, but he can do more with that than before. Yeah, I don't think he can get that in. Unless Jamie can tell me in the future how he managed to get in.
Hang on. No, Robertson's just set up a red here for Wilson. Yep. So Wilson might just be able to get, if he gets this red in, I'm sure he'll clear the table. As long as he gets his positioning right, because he's 14 behind now of Robertson. He's got the red now. Where's that white ball gonna go? It looks like he'll have to go for the green here. It's in line with it on the right hand side.
Again, another really reckless shot from Robertson to set up on the red for Wilson.
Oh, he just got the green in. Oh, what if he hadn't got that in? So Linda Lucas says good day as well. I'm just hearing that Australian accent from you now, Linda, reading that.
6.
Yeah, I'm not sure how snooker works in Australia. How the rights, do they watch much over there?
I don't know. I've never thought about it really.
I mean, is the following up because of Robertson?
This is it. Yeah. Ask Linda.
Yeah, Linda, you're our go-to now.
So it's down to you, Linda. You got to tell us. Greg Livingstone asking, are you doing the City game tomorrow? You have to do it the best game of the football calendar. Yes, we are.
Well, we aren't.
We aren't. No, we're having a night off.
We've got others on the case.
Luke Tanner and Stuart Davis will be doing it tomorrow night, so do join them at 8 o'clock when the game kicks off here on Let's Talk Sport. There we go then. Kyren Wilson makes it 7-all.
So just completely proved me wrong. Absolutely proved me wrong. I said I don't trust him in any way possible to clear the table and get those maximum points that he needs. Well, what did he do? He's got all those points that he needed. Well, I'm saying all the points. He didn't need all of the points, but he needed a fair amount of them. And he's completely proved me wrong. Fair play to him. He's kept his cool, despite Robertson looking like he could go on some sort of rampage. I don't mean that in a very physical, literal sense. I mean that very metaphorically. And Robertson looks a bit disappointed. You know, after that frame before, Wilson's just pulled a great frame out the bag as well. Granted, Robertson gifted him that red before. Wilson found a way back into the game. Didn't get a high break, but got those points, which is all that counted. And yeah, tight game now, tight. So Greg getting in touch saying how many frames left to win the match. So it's 7-all. That means there's been 14 played.
Neil Robertson.
And it's out of 25, so it's going to continue on Wednesday, if I'm not wrong. Thursday.
Are they having a day off tomorrow?
No, it's tomorrow, isn't it? Right? Yeah. It's
I'd have thought so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the semis begin on. Yeah, I'd imagine the semis do begin.
Because the second
Thursday.
sessions are continuing tomorrow with Trump against Murphy, for instance, with Selby against Williams. So.
Yeah.
Don't know whether they're going to continue and then the others play afterwards. So it's still a long way to go. 14 frames played out of 25. So and it's 7-all. So it looks like 13 will win it. Well, 13 will be the winning number.
And we've reached 1,060 subscribers. So thank you. Fabregas reached that. Let's get to 1,070. But no, really appreciate your support, folks. Tonight we've had an absolute ball. We've got 2 frames left, though, before we end the watch-along and when the evening session ends. And it was Wilson that had braked.
Braked or broke?
But yeah, good one. Broke, I'd imagine.
And
shows what I know.
Always watch out for that second, third, or fourth shot of Robertson in these frames. They're quite determining. Either if they're safe-ish, the frame will go on for long. If they're quite bad, then it's Wilson's to lose, and then if it's terrific, then it's Robertson's that he wins. It seems like he's always in charge of his own fate. Yet doesn't decide to alter it when he should. Jamshed saying all to do in London. Real Madrid won, Chelsea won. I don't see Real Madrid getting through. I still see Chelsea getting through.
Chelsea just have momentum, I feel, at the moment.
Well, they go so slow that I don't think momentum's a word that we can legally use. I say that they're not really that slow. It's just that they can be quite lackluster because they were quick to get that Pulisic goal, quick movement, getting in behind Real Madrid. So it seems like every time English teams play against Real Madrid, you've just got to exploit the high line, which is why Liverpool should have won. Wait, what? Greg saying so they stop at a certain time and continue whenever it is that. No, they play a certain amount of frames every time, so over the course of 2 days usually.
Yeah, so like
or
tonight,
1.5
Greg.
days, let's say 1.5 days, because they started this morning.
Oh, nice pot from Robertson, top left corner there with the red, a long shot, and that gets the first point of the frame. But yeah, sorry, Seb. Yeah,
play a certain amount, and
it's
then they do
8
that
frames.
over a day and a half, yeah.
It's 8 frames tonight, Greg, and it's 9 frames tomorrow in their final, which is their third and final session between these two tomorrow. So that means in tomorrow's session there will be a winner. Shalok Agrawal asking when will match resume?
It's underway.
We're underway. We're on 1 frame 15 now.
Yeah, they've already gone through 2 frames after the interval, and that must have been quicker than the other first 2 frames, right?
If anyone's wondering about the scoreboard below us, I'm using it from World Snooker, which refreshes every 30 seconds, I think. So hence why the points board on the frame might be a bit slow.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I've just missed a few seconds, and I see Wilson's really tried to play his safety on Robertson there. No, Robertson's tried to play on Wilson, sorry. Which, uncharacteristic, hey?
Yes.
If he plays a safety, usually it's a long shot. There, he's gone short. He's still left the red open, so wasn't the greatest of safeties. And Wilson was quite far off getting... No, quite far off getting it.
Yeah, Robertson's got the green.
So I'm assuming he got this red in the top corner. I mean, Wilson didn't exactly leave it on, but it's still not too complicated for Robertson. So I'm guessing now, yeah, the green as you mentioned.
Oh,
What's okay? Jam Shade's saying, "What you think of Candy's performance today?" Didn't see enough, unfortunately.
yeah, I can't comment.
I'm on French TV now, where they're highlighting all of his touches in the match, and apparently he was quite outstanding. And they'll do everything to highlight French players. So, and Robertson played himself badly there, didn't he? Just to point that out, he put himself into a sticky situation behind the blue.
Do you think they'll highlight? Do you think they'll highlight Olivier Giroud's performance on the bench?
Oh, they will make a comment. That's for sure. They will say Giroud would have scored that against Courtois.
There was a foul there. Oh no.
Yeah, there was a foul. There was a foul from Robertson, right? We were talking about the same moment.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Because he cued it short. Oh no, they've put. I'm not listening to French TV, but they keep saying Werner, multiple different failures in front of goal. So I can imagine they're talking about Giroud. You know how they are.
Oh yes. So yeah, the safety galore at the moment between the two players.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that shot there. Was that from Wilson? That didn't look. Oh yeah, no, they're giving him 4 points because that looked like he hit that multiple times.
Yeah, Robertson's just gone away from the Reds and has gone to the top cushion.
And Greg getting back in touch saying, Jamie, you get the picture of Robertson afro on the scoreboard if he goes through. Who knows? As a United fan, do you feel David Moyes was mistreated? Oh, we did mention that.
Yeah, my theory is that because he was the first manager in since Fergie, United weren't going to give him the time that he would wanted because they were used to success. And I think if he had joined now, Moyes, I think he would have a lot more than 10 months that he had. That's what I think, anyway.
I reckon there are certain mentalities that suit certain.
Oh, nice shot.
And who was that? Wilson?
That was Wilson, yeah. Bottom right pocket, long shot after Robertson put it on the cushion. Lovely shot.
And I think Moyes thrives as an underdog rather than.
Yeah, I agree. And he's always been from that part, hasn't he? He was at Everton for a long time. Then went to other clubs like Real Sociedad. And most of the time they haven't been that great. He didn't probably get enough time or whatever. But I think you're right.
Shot. Just seen it now. That shot. And again,
Great
his long
shot.
pots have been off tonight, but that was spot on. Sets himself up for the black there as well. Nudges another red out of the way. On for the black. Great shot from Wilson. But I don't think United. Sorry, yeah.
No, go on, Seb.
I don't think Moyes at United would have ever worked because I don't know if he is that.
The players didn't
I don't think
respect
he's
him.
ambitious enough, and I mean that in the nicest way. I don't think he's ambitious enough because even for West Ham this season, he's lost those big matches against the top team because he panics and puts 5 at the back, and that's just David Moyes' mentality where he's careful. So does that work at a big club? Imagine if at United he went against Arsenal and suddenly put 5 at the back and 2 in centre defensive midfield. It just wouldn't have sat well, and they probably wouldn't have won those big games. So I don't think he was ever made to succeed at a top club just because of his cautiousness.
Yeah. I think honestly, Moyes only went because all the other top managers were not available. Simple as that. That's how I see it. Mourinho was gone, already taken at Chelsea. Klopp wasn't going to go there. Well, I don't think United were interested in Klopp at the time anyway. Pep Guardiola was off to Bayern. There isn't that many managers I would list as top managers back then, but basically I don't think Moyes was top choice or anything. People go on and say Fergie picked him, but I think Fergie picked him because the others weren't available.
I think Fergie would have picked Guardiola, depending on circumstances.
Yes.
I think after that 2011 final, he had so much admiration for him.
Yeah, because it was, and that was the great thing about Fergie. Yes, he sometimes had a tantrum if he lost a game, but who hasn't? But like Fergie, you knew Fergie would have respect for someone that was someone like Guardiola that had beaten him twice in a final. And I think that's, Fergie, I still think Fergie's the greatest manager of all time. Some people are saying Pep is, but
no, I'd go for Fergie. Fergie.
I think with Pep, Pep's proven to be successful at every club he's been at, but his time at Bayern Munich wasn't. It was okay. I think you need to win a Champions League if you're going to be successful at Bayern Munich.
They were
that's
happy
the
to have him
standard.
out the door. They were happy to have him out the door.
And this is why I worry about Nagelsmann. I worry he might go down that route. And Nico as well.
Because he's a local guy.
He's a Bavarian, He's
a Bavarian,
yeah.
So I think there's more goodwill from it. And I think he's got a greater reputation maybe than, well, not as Guardiola, but as, say, Ancelotti during that period. Even if Ancelotti has a great reputation historically, I'm talking about just this small period of time. And I think Ferguson is one of the greatest managers. If you see the team he beat Arsenal with 8-2. He didn't have the right to beat them at all, but then he beat them 8-2.
2009 in the group 2009 in the group stages. They beat Wolfsburg away from home 3-0, an Owen hat-trick, and that team had 8 defenders on that night. So Fergie's amazing. He's I think the only reason why Chelsea beat Man United to it in 2010 in the Premier League was because Fergie had a patch where he had a lot of good players out. Because we lost it by a point at the end.
I've just seen Robertson foul it there.
Oh, interesting comment here. Ollie Handham. Hello, Ollie. Hope you're well. Where are you watching the snooker from tonight? Let us know. He says, appalling snooker. What has happened to the game?
Well, it's been exciting. Let's not lie.
I've enjoyed it tonight. I've enjoyed it.
It's not...
Explain more, Ollie. Do explain more.
Well, there have been some failed shots, haven't there? But go on, Ollie.
Yeah.
It has been appalling snooker, hasn't it? How many fouls? I'd like to know because I think they're stacking up quite heftily. I
mean, who is? I'll tell you what. I'll ask you this now, Seb. Who's the most entertaining snooker player you've ever watched?
What?
I mean, for me, it's Ronnie. The way he plays is just you can watch him all day compared to some players.
Yeah, it's a bit of the easy one to go for. I liked watching Ding because you always expected an interesting shot from him. He wouldn't go for the normal. I don't know. Yeah, I'd have to go down that road of Sullivan as well. Yeah.
I quite like John Higgins. I quite like John Higgins.
Yeah. Let's go controversial, Selby.
Greg Livingstone says, but Sir Alex Ferguson has won everything at one club. Pep Guardiola has won trophies at every single club. My opinion is Pep is the greatest manager. I'll say this now, Greg. Fergie did it with different teams throughout his time at United.
Has
right?
Pep Guardiola won a Champions League with a team that's never won a Champions League? Has United did. My comment is retracted. I said nothing.
Well, what I'm saying is that Fergie had to keep rebuilding during his 26 years he was at United, and he still came out on top with these squads. And I don't. We'll probably never see a manager be around for that long at a Premier League club anymore because of the way it works these days. But I just think Fergie has proven. Fergie created an empire at Man United. It's not like, I don't want to sound harsh, but Pep Guardiola joined a club that had the money already. Fergie went to Man United with no money. He had a big task ahead of him. You know, it took him 4 years to get the team he wanted. First of all, Pep Guardiola, I'm sorry, but I can't take him that seriously when he's at a club that can pretty much say to him, yes, we could get you this one, yes, we could get you that one. And people say, yeah, but he doesn't spend more than 100 million on one player. Yeah, but it all adds up. Come on.
Yeah, but he's got bench warmers in
look at that.
who've cost 50 million euros.
Look at that bench.
He's got bench warmers in.
City should win the Champions League with that squad. Simple as that.
Who cost what, 60 million? So
yeah.
I'm sorry, but when you've got a bench that costs hundreds of millions.
I would like to see Pep. I'd like to see Pep at a club where the funds aren't there for him. Funds, but not as in he could get the top players, because like at Barcelona, he did great. Don't get me wrong. He did well as Barcelona manager. That was his greatest time as a manager. But he also had the right team in front of him. Went to Bayern Munich. I'm sorry, but Bayern Munich can get the resources that you need. Look at Bayern Munich right now. They've just got Upamecano from Leipzig, no problem, and they've just gone and got Nagelsmann from Leipzig, no problem. That's been Bayern Munich for the last 10 years at least. That's why they always stay on top. They have the resources. They can get people that are good in another team to come to them. Lewandowski, there's a long list, and it'll carry on like that.
I think Robertson with his last shot has just made a big error in this frame. He tried a long shot. Wilson's got the red, now the pink in. And he's set up for the next few shots at least, Wilson. If he can get his long parting game on track, I think now Wilson might get this frame. It's still hard to say. It's only 25-9, so it's far from over. But Wilson is in a good position now to finally take the lead in this game.
Jester saying Clough is the best coach. Yeah, it's not a bad shout.
It's hard for us to say, having not really lived in that period.
Yeah, I mean, for me and Seb, it's more just seeing what he won as a manager when we weren't there around that time, which would say to me he was very good.
We know everything about him, but hard for me to judge.
I mean, Clough. I always remember that famous quote about Clough: the greatest England manager that never was, or something like that. And I'd probably agree with.
Just seen him get the blue there, and decent position on the red on the top corner, but he's right-handed.
Got the pink.
Oh, so I'm guessing he did get this red.
This would be.
I think he's gonna get this frame.
20.
Who, Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna get this.
I mean, it just shows what a final session we're going to have tomorrow. No one away favourite at the moment.
Well, no, and if he takes the lead now, then he will have great turnaround.
21.
And he could have easily lost his cool in that first frame where it was very cagey, so to turn it around this way, I think, credit to him.
Greg Livingstone says Pep Guardiola has won the Champions League with Munich. No, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't.
No. Pep Guardiola has a lot to prove with this Champions League this season, I feel, because it's been 10 years since he won the last one. So
it's very true as well. Yeah,
this is, like I say, this is his best chance yet. I have to agree with Seb, which is PSG not been that convincing. But who knows? We'll see.
Chelsea. No, I think it is a bit of an underwhelming Champions League year.
Yes, yeah. We'll see what happens. Is it at Man City tomorrow or at PSG?
Good question. Don't know. Being brutally honest, not a clue.
Yeah, Greg also said in the same message that I agree. Clough won trophies with the average Nottingham Forest team. Unbelievable manager. I've seen his documentaries, and I'm only 17 years old.
Fair enough. But to come back to this, the Wilson is now 45.99 in the lead. I think he's going to get this frame, and he's been clawing his way back ever since he started the second session. And it looked like he might just lose some momentum with a couple of frames that Robertson's got, but credit to him every time he's bounced back, no problem. And he might qualify. He might pip ahead of Robertson. So that 500 euros we can forget about, Jamie, because we predicted Robertson.
I thought we agreed that you'd go for one, I'd go for the other.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know it was supposed to be a collective prediction.
Yeah, he's got the pink again, so that's a nice healthy lead. 4 reds left on the table. He's got himself a red set up here to go for the middle pocket on the left. But yeah, it looks as though Kyren Wilson could lead again. He's
it's not
48 ahead, 29 remaining, I think. It's just disappeared the graphics, I'm not sure.
So, it's not as spectacular as when Robertson gets into his flow, but
yeah,
all the more respectable in that sense. He's played this really well as well. Now he's starting to capitalise on Robertson's errors, which is probably the big changer in this game. So I've got 59 remaining. He is 48 ahead.
45.
Yeah, he's 54 ahead now, 51 remaining.
So those gaps are just narrowing down ever so much.
46.
I mean, some of these shots he's going away to free up those reds and then get on the colours. Again, brilliant. Not as rhythmic and spectacular as Robertson's style, but all the more efficient.
52.
So, yeah, I've got 54 ahead and 51 remaining, so you assume this is over now.
53.
Yeah, 1 frame left to go after this one until this evening session wraps up. The other table's empty because that's been done between Bingham and McGill. I didn't actually see the last score. Was that 8-all?
It was 9-7 to McGill.
Oh, is it? Oh, right. Okay, interesting.
He's taken the lead quite. I don't know. Surprisingly, because if anyone has been watching, then you can correct me. But he was trailing in that before.
And that's the end of that frame. Wilson wins because Robertson concedes after Wilson looked as though he missed the brown there. So we've got 1 frame left. But can Robertson end the night level with Wilson, or can Wilson get that 2-point lead after he started this session 2 frames behind?
You see, now that brown, he didn't have to go that hard. He could have set himself up afterwards. Well, the frame is over. It doesn't matter. But I don't know whether people read that into that as much as I do. You know, where he could just get that break. Why didn't he try? Or is he really just that convinced? Is he just that excited to get back to his hotel room and sleep? And to come back to McGill and Bingham before, he went into 9th session. He was down 6-4, and he wins 9-7. That's quite a spectacular comeback.
It is. It is. I mean, especially against a player more experienced.
Final frame of the session.
Yeah, exactly.
Kyren Wilson to break.
But here we go, Wilson to break in the final frame of the session, which looks as though we should be done here by about 11 o'clock. But we'll see. The very first frame we had tonight lasted for around 45 minutes, I think.
Oh, yeah, exactly, yeah.
But if you haven't yet, folks, before I forget, do click that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. And we'll be doing more watch-alongs later this week with the snooker. Do join us tomorrow. Not me and Seb, but our friends Luke Tanner and Stuart Davis at 8 PM. We'll be doing the live watch-along of Man City versus PSG. So do join them for that if you love your football. Oh, Robertson, what a start!
Yeah,
nice long putt.
I was about to say I trust. I don't. You don't know what to get from Robertson when it's Wilson who's breaking. So. The fact that you've got one in that you've made me aware of, has he set himself up well for this frame?
Four.
Great long shot, yeah. Yeah. And I think Wilson might regret having been so forward in the breaking there.
Greg Livingstone saying, well, you said the sort of thing about Pochettino being at a club with lots of money, so is he a good manager than Pochettino?
Oh, we're not saying Pep's a bad manager.
No, we're not. Yeah.
And he is one of the best in the world. He's one of the best ever. I'll say,
yeah.
Stand by that.
Yeah. He's absolutely. But I will say this, Greg. At the end of the day, it takes a good manager to recruit well, and that's what Pep has done ever since he's been at Man City. Yeah.
I'm just saying, Ferguson for me is still the best, but Guardiola is not far behind.
7.
And I think Robertson's looks like he's going to go on one of his little runs with the. Will he make it 7-7 after? Oh, sorry, 8-8, 7-7.
What did you think? 7-7. What did you think of Dal Busk as a manager?
I didn't know enough about him.
No, I didn't. This is the thing. Like, I know he won the World Cup and the Euros as a Spain manager, but
it's hard to interact with certain managers when they're so timid. I find the same
Yeah.
with Pellegrini. I watched a lot of games when he was at Man City and West Ham, but then
15.
unfortunately, because of the person that he is, I failed to recall the identity of his style of play. It's just lost on me.
Yeah.
Lost on me. And I feel that way about Del Bosque. And we all know what Spain were about in that area, you know, this free-flowing tiki-taka, like pinching it from Barcelona, but with a false 9. So I think, Fabregas is a false 9? So, I don't know.
23.
And Robertson, I'm currently on 15-0, and he's playing this just brilliantly at the moment. More calculated than previous breaks. Wilson's error was when he broke. Only of the few of the reds coming out, because that's just exactly what Robertson wants. He doesn't want it spread across the whole table.
I
think Robertson's got at least. You'd guess he's probably got at least 60 more points to it until at least he stops there. I'm saying this from he's just potted the red. I think he's going to go for the black. He's on 24-0 to me.
Yeah, I'm on 31-0.
So I'm guessing he probably did. Oh no, now he's looking for that red, as I was mentioning. Well, of course he is. Stating the obvious. I mean, well done, Seb. Didn't that see pay off that well out potting that black. This is not how he would have wanted it to go. Two reds just placed awkwardly there on the left of the table.
Neil Robertson, 31.
Just lining those cushions and too far from the pocket. Not sure Wilson will be fancying his chances either when he gets back onto the table.
Sorry, a few text messages then I had to look at. Yeah, I'm still on it with Robertson 31-0 up, but Wilson's back on the table.
About a minute. Ah, and he's played safe. That's. See, sometimes there's just weird safety shots. That was a really weird one.
I do find safety shots weird when
you're not looking to get up the table.
Yeah, or when I just think sometimes they're just a bit can't really be bothered. So this is an easier way.
Yeah, I think he could have done a lot better there, Robertson. And now Wilson's gone for one. Robertson in trying to open up the game. I think he did it accidentally. But in opening up the game, he's made it more restricted. That's a risky set out there.
Linda Lucas has said, just saw Neil do Williams style break off, not good. Wink face. I need to understand this break off everyone's going on about. They said this about Mark Williams. I didn't see it earlier. If it was today, in a way, between him and so. Yeah.
I need some mentioning as well. Yeah, I'd like to know. Okay, now we're into some sort of deadlock. So.
Oh, he's missed the red. Wilson, in his bid to try and get himself a few points on the board, he's missed out there. He'll end the trip there on 0.
Yes. Tight fit. Not impossible. But it was tight anyway.
Linda Lucas says, negative rubbish, glad I'm not watching. Think I'll go watch grass grow. Hope you're on about the snooker and not us. Well, Neil Robertson might actually get this frame, Linda, because he's just pot the black now, so he's on 39.
Yeah.
8.
Don't think he'll have another error in his game too big to lose this frame.
Yeah, he knows he needs to. He'll sleep a bit better if he can
level up to
tonight. Exactly.
But again, Wilson's potting from even just a bit further. Poor, and he's let Robertson back in the game here. Because this is the moment where he has to capitalise, or at least manage the game a bit better. He's ahead now. He's 8 frames to 7. Didn't need it. Well, I'd say he didn't need to take that risk. It wasn't that much of a risk, but he just had to pot it. He had to pot that red.
Yeah.
And now Robertson for me is on 40, so I guess he's probably a bit further ahead for you.
Yeah, he's just pot the black, so he's now on 54.
So yeah.
But he was around this point last time, and then he lost the frame. So he knows he's got to just cement it this time. There's still 85 points on the board, it seems.
Mm-hmm. I don't think there's any messing up this one.
No.
I can see him getting a few more in this break.
24.
Linda Lucas saying, no, Neil is playing awful, tough going.
Oh,
well,
yeah, no, he is. Oh, there's no denying that.
Yeah.
But there was just that frame before, and that's it. Because apart from that, they've gifted each other key chances, and none have been able to really take it. But it's not been a reluctant match. It's been a big risks taken in this match. Just no real, they just failed to pot it. And I think they're potting from distance. Both of them has been pretty bad today. But again, they're taking those risks. It makes for a more open, interesting match. No, Neil is playing awful tough go and not finishing. Yeah, exactly. No.
Yeah. He's not had a good evening. He's made sure
both of them expect better. So finishing, yeah.
I'll be very surprised right now if anyone thought. What was I going to say? I think if anyone thought that one of these two would win the World Championship right now, I'd have to disagree.
It's hard
the
to
way
say,
these two have played.
It's hard to say just generally. I mean, we weren't impressed with Selby yesterday either.
And then he turns up today. It's weird, isn't it?
Today, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing that we've got to remember with snooker. It's a mental sport, isn't it? It's the mentality is more in them than their actual physical form.
Yeah, and we're just got to 6 hours of game time. Anybody who breaks like that needs slapped around the crucible.
Yeah, I don't understand these. Like, just go for trying to get behind the colour again. Like, simple. It's the best way.
44. Love that comment.
Slapped around the crucible.
Slapped around the crucible. Just get that printed on a t-shirt. Slapped around the crucible.
It's not a big venue, I'll say that.
You've been, right?
Eh?
You've been, right?
Yeah, I was there for the 2 weeks.
Yeah. And you just pushed that right against the cushion.
Well, he's on.
The angle's not too tight on the blue.
He's on 76 now, it seems.
Ah, so he must have got this blue, then another red. Trying to place myself into your timeline. Brian Meehan, good comeback.
52.
Depends who you're on about. I'm not sure. Does he mean Wilson?
Well, Wilson was losing before tonight's session, so yeah. And now, Robertson's come back from a frame down. It's not a great
53.
comeback if you're already ahead, is it? Wouldn't class it that way. But good comeback from Wilson. Not been as great as night either, but.
Oh, what a shot! Watch this shot in a minute, Seb. He gets the red off the cushion to set it up. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, the vision on that was amazing. One red left on the table after that, and he's just about to go for the black at the bottom here.
Oh, I'm still on 3 left on the table, so.
Oh, yeah.
He's just got that left in the top corner. I'm guessing he'll go for the blue. And then it must be this red. So yeah, the frame is over. We're good for tonight. I'm just going to see this shot. Oh, no. Oh, that's tasty.
So good, isn't it?
He sets himself up there. That's a good one.
That's the snooker we've wanted to see.
Brian Meehan saying good comeback from Wilson. Yeah, what we were saying as well.
Yeah.
It's hard to say good comeback after McGill's comeback tonight.
Well, that's it, because Robertson's just missed. But, of course, Wilson will concede the frame and give a wave to the crowd, and so will Neil Robertson. But it's nothing separating these two after that one. It's ended 8-all. But I think, really, Kyren Wilson, who started the evening session 2 behind Robertson, 2 frames behind Robertson, he'll take that, at least being level at the end of the night. Seb, not beautiful snooker tonight, but again, we've got it's exciting. Yeah. We don't know who. It's been one of those matches where even at the midway point of a frame, it could just change all of a sudden.
It depends on who wakes up on the right side of the bed tomorrow.
No, you're right. You're probably right.
It does. It doesn't seem like a lot will separate these two because they've both had respectively their own frames in which they've worked around. I know their finishing has been poor, but I still think in that first frame you got Robertson who managed it really well, but then somehow mistakes crept in and he's conceded it. Who knows why? But it's been an odd one. It's been quite a strange one, but a fun one to watch at that. It's been open. That's that we can say for the least.
It really
I don't
has.
know who win. It's hard to tell. You still probably just put your money on Robertson because he put his potting. If his potting is better, then yeah, obvious winner. If Wilson makes less mistakes, then Wilson can still be in this.
Absolutely. So they've got one last session to go, which is tomorrow. 9 frames left between the two. Who will get to that winning 13 number on the scoreboard? That's whoever gets to 13 will head to the semi-finals. Before me and Seb wrap up for the night, we'll just go through the latest scores in the other quarterfinals. So in the evening session that was on the other table tonight, Anthony McGill leads 9-7 against Bingham. So that win over Ronnie O'Sullivan has certainly got him confident against another world champion so far, according to the scoreline. Mark Williams trailing by 6 frames to 2 to Mark Selby, who last won the World Championship in 2017, which Mark Williams won 12 months after his last World Championship in 2018. And, of course, there's 2 more sessions still to be played tomorrow for Sean Murphy and Judd Trump, 4 apiece in that one. I think we're going to wrap it up there, folks. Let's just read any more comments before we finish.
£20 on Wilson lives on. And Brian Meehan saying be class if Robertson and Trump meet in semis. This is what we said as well. We said Trump and Robertson should be a really good one to watch.
Absolutely.
And Sparta, unfortunately, I can't read that language.
No, I can't either.
Apologies.
Sorry about that, Sparta. Linda says, hello, 1,069 subscribers. So we're just one away from reaching 1,070. So if you haven't yet, do subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate your support. And of course, we'll be doing more watch-alongs as long as we continue getting that support. And you lot have shown it tonight from subscribing, liking the video, and getting in touch with us on our live chat page. If you're wondering what our next live watch-along is, it is tomorrow night between Manchester City and PSG in the first leg of the Champions League semi-final. But we'll be back with more snooker, at least from Friday night. Can't tell you who will be playing because we don't know yet.
Take a guess.
Take a guess for us. Who will play on Friday night on the one table setup, and we'll see you there.
Thank you to Snooker Society, who's just got in, said just subscribed.
Oh, thank you very much.
And from Mohammed Indres, score please. Well, 8-all. There we go. Last comment.
Nice one.
Goodbye, fellas.
Actually, I tell you, just before we go, Snooker Society has asked, hello, how about the top show from Anthony McGill? Few words for him. You know what? If he could beat Bingham and get to the semi like he did last year, maybe McGill is the dark horse. Thoughts, Seb?
Well, we said before, when he was trailing quite a bit, we were thinking, oh, okay, he's losing his cool again. He's losing it again, but what a comeback from what was it? I think 6-4 down, and now he's to 9-7.
Yeah.
Only losing 1 frame in the second session. When he's playing like that, he's got to be a contender. So yeah, well done from McGill, and you expect him to go through now, even if it is only 2 frames ahead of Bingham.
And even if he can win that first frame tomorrow, McGill, you know, the fact that's when you start to sense a finish line nearly coming. So it's in for that match anyway.
When he makes it difficult for himself, he still overcomes it sometimes.
He does.
So he's
which
made
he
it
did
difficult
against
for
Ronnie.
himself. Exactly, and he's made it difficult for himself today again, but still overcoming it. So maybe when you see that sort of play, then that's a winner's mentality.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, that was Seb True. So thank you very much, Seb. Appreciate your company. We've been streaming for pretty much nearly 4 hours. So thank you all for keeping us company. Stay safe wherever you are. And yeah, just one last one. Sponge says Kyren Wilson is going to win it, according to Sponge. It's funny. Sponge did the first message of this chat at the start of the stream. He's going to be the last one to get his last thoughts. Love it. Brilliant. Well done, Sponge. Good timing. Anyway, thanks, everyone. Do subscribe, like the stream, and we'll see you later.